Yeah, I am flabbergasted. She was like, I got 20 days of school left or something like that. I'm like,
yeah. When Kaylee was like, when I was talking to Kaylee, and she was like, yeah, I'll be home in a couple weeks. I said, a couple weeks? I was like, yeah, that's about it.
What you want to do? Eat a cold croissant? It's a croissant. What is it? It's not like it's a.
He got nothing else. And also the audio card, the Swiss mic.
I need to hear. Baby, come back. We are settled. I need to hear what's going on.
Two things. Oh shit! It didn't smash my finger. Pull it up. Fill it up.
Oh,
very slowly.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, so you need the little one. Right?
That's what she said. Little one. Go. You know, because
Yeah, on the back of this.
she wants the little one. What's up, peoples? Tara and Tiara. Tara and Tiara.
Can y'all hear us?
Can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us? We're working on something new today.
Let us know. Yeah.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. Can y'all hear me?
Twilla's on the mic.
Lovely.
No, that's not the response.
Yep. Y'all said yep 19 times. I love it. What does?
I think it's the monitor. You remember I said I couldn't see
Right. Where you living?
Might have to.
You took both my cards out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was having the same issue yesterday, Chaz. I don't know what's going on. Like trying to see the menu or something.
Oh yeah. It's just it looks really blurry here.
Yep. Well, I guess while Chaz is
usually I use that one. It has a terabyte.
well, then use it.
Well, I don't have the thing for the sound.
Well.
Yeah, use the terabyte and then use mine for the audio,
ours.
and it's transferred over.
Yeah.
What's going on, folks? As Chaz is figuring out the cards. This guy right here.
The sound looks good. The sound is great.
It sounds great. What are some facts, some things you guys want to talk about that's in the news? We can kind of flush that out. It's happening this week.
All I saw was Spirit went out.
Yeah.
Business.
Spirit lost his spirit.
Come on, man. Spirit was for the people.
There's another one that people laugh at.
Frontier is a joke.
Frontier?
Frontier is awful.
No, Southwest. People like.
The Southwest was cool until like it started charging
For the bags.
for the bags, and now doing assigned seats. Know your role. Know why people use you.
Yeah.
All right, so then I'm gonna put this one back in.
That's what she said. Yep.
That's in there. That's in there.
I do want to say this with Tiara David on here, because she absolutely hates LeBron James. You gonna put some respect on this brother's name, man.
Why did LeBron hate though?
Tiara hates LeBron James.
Why?
Please, Tiara, if you're still in here, please tell the people why you hate LeBron James.
Why do you
please
hate LeBron?
the people why you despise him? Any sort of facts that I say, hey man, this dude right here is a monster. Look at this up. Yes, I'm calling you out. She be like, he's a chump, he's a flop, he's soft, he's weak. And she's a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. And so
you mad because he left?
Twice. I'm sure.
It's like if he let you back it out.
Just like my father.
That's what it is.
Just like my boyfriend.
Tara hates all men who left. Got abandonment issues.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, I don't think it's not because like you said that. I don't know why she hates him. But yeah, I don't think we will ever.
I think I need to bring the Wi-Fi over here.
I don't think we will ever find a person as incredibly talented as LeBron James. I don't think we'll ever find.
No, I think skill wise, I still don't think LeBron's the best basketball player I've ever seen.
What will it take for him to be the best player?
Because here's the thing: LeBron's great. Don't get me wrong, but if we're talking about like skill set basketball wise, I'm like, no, he's not the best player I've ever seen. He's not the guy that I go like, oh, I've never seen anybody do that before. Like, what's he done that you ever seen? LeBron's build, his speed, the ultimate athlete, the longevity, the basketball knowledge. There's a lot of things about LeBron that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's straight up like, who's the best player? I think it ain't LeBron.
Tell me.
I've seen Kobe be better, Jordan be better. I've always like.
Are you talking about on an instant? Like
no, I'm talking
on
about
this particular
playing basketball as a basketball player. Jamal Crawford. I go, there's people way more skill. What's his name? Kyrie is probably a better talented basketball player than LeBron is.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about pure on skills and talent.
Would you post that?
Yeah, I would.
You say Kyrie Irving is a better basketball player than LeBron James.
Yeah, I don't think I would even catch a lot of hate. But if I'm talking about, but I'm not going to deny LeBron's greatness. Mm-hmm. Like LeBron's an amazing player. Like I've seen this dude go to 8 finals. I've seen him take straight up scrubs and bums to LeBron's bigger. He's faster. He's stronger than most people. He's going to get to that bucket. He's going to get to the lane. He's smart. The defense. I go like LeBron he's a great player. Mm-hmm. Like he's made for the NBA.
Yeah. I think you guys switch back over here. I think overall he is an amazing player.
He's an ultimate team player. I go like that guy. He gets what it is to play 5-on-5.
Yeah. I don't know, Phils. I don't know what you did.
I just changed the.
I don't know. You're not on camera.
Trying to find the YouTube.
Minimize it. I don't even know why you felt the need to do that.
Because I made the internet.
What's wrong with the internet?
Just in case it was slowing down.
Just in case.
We talked about this, friend.
So, yeah. So let me ask you this: mm-hmm. What does LeBron James need to do to be your best player of all time? If you say nothing he can do, that lets me know you're a real hater. As in, he can never miss another shot. He can win 9 more rings.
That's different.
That's what I'm saying. What does he have to do for you to be like, okay, now he's the greatest player of all time?
This is what I think is the difference to me. Is I don't think he's the greatest basketball player I've seen. I do think he's the greatest NBA player. Does that make a difference to you?
Yeah.
Because when I see him as an NBA player, I go like, no one's ever going to achieve what he's achieved. Mm-hmm. But when it looks like straight up basketball skill for skill, I go like, no.
And then that's where opportunity meets talent, because there's a lot of talented players mm-hmm. that are in the league. And while Jordan was playing, but they just have a great team. I'm sure if we really dissect like who was around that time that was equivalent to Jordan, but they never had the opportunity because they had shitty.
Clyde Drexler, Barkley should have been up there,
right?
But like Jordan also had another gear. There's sometimes when you see people, I've seen this with Floyd Mayweather too, is that when you find somebody you're like, ooh, and then he just gets better, mm-hmm. and you're just like, oh, I thought that was gonna be a close one, but he just knows some people are just they have another gear, bro, and. Kobe had a gear. Jordan had that gear.
Bro.
I don't know if. I mean, I've seen LeBron will his way to win plenty of times. Like, I've mm-hmm. seen it a lot. But he's always had the worst teams until he left. Mm-hmm. You know, once he went to Miami, then it was like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I wish he never did that.
Tierra said he cries too much. I think he's incredibly talented. And the boy can ball. He just be doing some suspect stuff and cry all day.
He's a big flopper. He's too big to be doing all the extra flopping.
Well,
he's 6'8", 260. Like, ooh, you're like, come on, get your big ass up. He's never hurt.
So watch this. Watch this. Is it smart or is it a flop sort of crying thing. Once they start to say, okay, we have to protect these players because these are assets. These are people who, so we let's let in the 90s, yes, people were punching people, they're elbowing people. Hey, you know what? These people are making us money. Why let them get hurt? So let's call a lot more calls. Stop shaking your head.
Different. You're talking about different things. You're talking about flopping.
But yes, but once you start to kind of say, oh, they're protecting us, so let me make this a spectacle. So now you understanding the game. Now I understand how to avoid these.
It's different when you're like, oh, let me try to get this call compared to like, hey, yo, ref, I know you see this. Like, I know you see this.
Mm-hmm.
I know you seen this up. Finally, you gonna call this elbow to being like when people start doing things to like, when they're dribbling in, they do it all the extra stuff. LeBron be on the ground for a regular fall, touching every. He be like, head, shoulder, knees and toes. You be like, all right, bro, get up. Always doing some kind of blinking thing. Like how many times you see that with every NBA player? Yeah. Come on, man. Right. Like, you guys are fine.
All right, you good over there, young?
I'm great.
Twillo?
I'm great. Enjoying this conversation about basketball.
Know nothing about.
Come on, man. North Carolina, you got nothing there. Who's the greatest North Carolina player of all time?
I mean, that's obvious.
Jordan.
Well, I was gonna see.
You were really trying to play me?
Well, I see. Do you have a top 5?
A top 5 from North Carolina?
Yeah.
Jordan. No.
Hey, you haven't been wrong. That's like a great answer. Who's a top 5?
I mean, like, I feel like there's a lot of players that came to North Carolina to play, like, at Wake Forest, and
I just want to see your basketball acumen as
far
as your top 5, because there's a lot of.
I went to Wake Forest, so I can't say
No,
North Carolina.
Out of the shirt you're wearing.
Oh, the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill.
Yes.
Got it. You have to say the university.
Your alma mater. What is alma mater?
Yeah. I thought we were talking about the entirety of the state.
Yeah, she got nothing.
Like,
you're the only one who talks about like because you're from North Carolina,
but
no one else who's not from North Carolina is talking about the whole state. We're only talking about the one
she got nothing.
college. That's
I'm
it.
telling you, she's stalling.
I want the top 5 North Carolina Tar Heels basketball players.
Don't do me.
You got amazing players.
I know we do.
She got nothing.
We have.
You have multiple Hall of Fame
benches. I know.
Okay, you got to give me one pass. Give me one pass, Jordan.
Listen, we're not here to talk about.
You got the greatest dunker of all time.
Duh.
Not Jordan.
Obviously not Jordan.
And his name is.
You don't know. You need help?
Last name Carter.
Yep.
She still got nothing.
Yep, Antoine.
Oh. Antoine Carter is great.
Wait, hold on.
She's like me and the guy from Coach Carter.
Hold on, I know this. Again, we're not here to talk about me, basketball.
Yeah.
We are here at Lackaroni and Chaz.
Hey,
this is about Lackaroni and Chaz, not Twills.
Yeah.
This is great.
This girl right here, she is repping Tar Heels to the. She got a Tar Heels tattoo.
I feel like you should. Do you really?
Yes, because y'all see it as just the team.
No,
I have the
whole state.
Experience.
No, you went to the college from the state.
I had the whole lived experience.
I get it.
Did you get inspired to go to North Carolina because of Jordan?
No.
Yeah. I did.
Really?
Hey, shout out to Twills with the FUBU 05 pants on.
Hey,
let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
back in 05 indeed.
I really thought want to say shout out to Twilla or her FUPA. I was like, you are out of control.
What do you mean?
Somebody said FUPA.
Oh,
I was like, yo, you are out of control. She's like, you get this on wax.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
He said FUBA 05. I was okay, dude. He said FUBA. FUBU.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
FUPA.
Jesus Christ.
Hey man, FUPA's coming back.
I don't think they ever left.
Why do I feel like FUPA's?
Because it's Christmas. Huh?
Why do I feel like FUPA's are very current? I feel like FUPA's came out like in 73.
What do you mean they're very current?
As in, do you see any videos or images of people with FUPAs before the 70s?
Listen, I know I had teachers in elementary school. I've always called it the teacher pouch. I didn't know it was called a FUPA. And I'm sure they were born before.
I think people are just like tired of having to be like, hey, look, man, you either like it or you don't. I'm not going to do all this shit for you. I want to feel good, look good, take this FUPA or fuck off.
No, I'm just saying I feel like it's in the food. All I'm saying is like it came out of nowhere.
A fupa
A fupa
came from childbirth.
I think the name. Are you talking about like just a phrase?
No, I've had like you look at old pictures.
They've been around
images,
a long time, buddy.
I haven't seen old
That's
images.
Women used to wear high-waisted pants not to show it off. Like
It's always trying to hide
It's
it.
men do it too. Men had it.
Men don't have fupas.
I hate to use him as a cartoon character, but Peter Griffin.
You have to be like a fuda.
That's a beer belly.
I know a lot of men with fupas.
You do not know a man with a fupa.
I seen men
Just
with
by definition,
Professor
Professor
Clump.
it can't
had
be a fupa. The P just makes it like impossible.
a fupa.
No,
A fupa is the fatty upper area here.
Right.
Peter Griffin has a beer belly.
No, he does not. That's Homer Simpson.
they're probably the exact same character.
They're not.
honestly.
I drew both of them before. I know what they look like.
Commonly caused by pregnancy.
Okay.
Like, so it's always related to
Okay.
women. I've never seen a male
Watch
fupa.
this. Watch this. Matter of fact, I know a homie that we all
Why did
know.
we not call it the P in this?
A man with a fupa. Watch this.
Pubic is the P.
Oh, that is not what I thought the P was for.
I got you.
I thought the
You
P
got me.
was for something more specific.
What? Oh.
I never knew the P was for pubic. I just learned that.
See, look at this. Look at that right there.
But see, it's compared to the beer belly, which Twas is talking about on the left side.
Yeah, but
But go back up,
because
though.
men
This is what-
look, men tuck it in.
But go back up to the first one. This is what Twills is exactly talking about. The beer gut hanging over has the same shape and form as a fupa, right?
Mhm.
That's the exact. Once you're all in there, it's all in the same spot. That's crazy.
And back to my point that a fupa isn't new. Like, that's women have been given childbirth and stretching that area out.
It's you ignorant men who don't appreciate a woman's body after what we go through.
That's a fupa. See, that's a man with a fupa.
That still might be a beer gut, bro. I'd have to see it
And I think
full out.
And I think what it is women they attach their pants above their stomach to give the fupa its home.
That's high-waisted pants.
High-waisted pants.
A lot of high-waisted
Men
fashion.
always have their pants under, so now their stomach is like going over and they usually wear sweats to kind of create the fupa.
My pastor
Yeah.
back in the day used to wear his pants right at his belly button with the suspenders, and he had a huge belly. So I just thought the man was huge.
Yeah,
He was.
He had a nice little egg-shaped situation there. Had the belt and the suspenders.
Yikes. Yeah, keep all that. That's a lot of work to get them pants up. If you got to wear a belt and suspenders,
Belt and suspenders, yeah. I never respected suspenders.
God is working miracles.
I never respected suspenders.
I always like suspenders. They made it this nerdy thing with Urkel, but I was always like, man, suspenders is kind of dope to me, bro.
But they don't really keep. All you
They're
gotta do is
but
like
you can
this.
attach to anything.
You do like this, they just come on.
No,
They don't hold your pants up.
that's what their job is.
No, they do not.
From the back all the way to the front, they hold your pants up.
They do not do a great job.
The alternatives, the
Maybe
belts.
I have cheap suspenders.
I'm about to bring suspenders back.
I'm gonna bring them back for jerseys.
We should do nothing but suspend for jerseys.
They're like, why you got suspenders on with
Urkel did.
with
Okay.
hoodies? You got a hoodie
You
on.
go through a suspender phase?
Hey, let me tell you something. It was very quick. It was very, very quick. I have to tell you the story. So I had started going to one church,
Mhm.
and I was like, I need to start looking stylish.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm too comfortable here,
Mhm.
and it was a church of come as you are.
Yeah.
And then I went to the swap meet, and I was like, I want some stylistic pants. I want some pants that kind of feel
Mhm.
like I
Yeah.
respect going to church. And I got these like these maroon and green plaid pants.
Ooh, you picked
They're not together.
Well, I'm just saying you picked some colors anyway. Yeah.
It was like maroon plaid,
Mhm.
green plaid.
Okay.
So it was like that old Southern, like it needed a jacket. It had that you had a hat with it.
Yeah.
Boy,
Right.
Yeah.
cap,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
It gives that energy of like you remember when Malcolm X was walking with Spike Lee. It gave that energy, and I wore it to church. I knew I was killing.
Mhm.
Prior to that, when you wear an outfit to a location and you look like, hey, nobody see me in this outfit. I'm wearing this shit tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So I remember the day before I had went to Donice's like it was like a class reunion or something. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is your husband? Oh, wow, you look really nice, really nice. This is really nice."
Like, oh, do
I
I?
was like, I'm wearing this tomorrow. I wore it the next day. I think I had a bow tie or just a regular tie. And my nigga hit me on the arm and was like, "Yo, you always being silly, dude. I knew you was gonna do some shit like this." Like he's like, "This outfit is so Southern." He said, why do you have to be funny all the time?" Do you remember this, David?
Yeah.
He said, "What? Yo, not the shoes." It's like, and I'm looking like, "Dang, I did not do this for jokes." Yeah, this like we ain't wore this since the 90s. And I was just like, that's crazy. And I never wear that mug again.
No, there's video evidence of this. I think we recorded a promo because I feel like I came across it recently, and I was like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
that
I
happened.
had the suspenders and I had a little bow tie. Sometimes I did not do the bow tie. It had a clip on, but also
Man, I respect people trying, bro. Remember I used to do the hat and tie all the time?
Yes. You could have kept.
I remember that.
You know, the reason I think I stopped doing the hat and tie combo was because hat fishing became a thing.
Yeah.
And so then it was a big deal for me to perform with that hat and tie on.
Yeah.
But then, because if you catch me now with a hat on, I just ain't cut my hair. It's just it's a hot mess under here. But now I'll just perform with the hat off. There's videos of me with the hat off, so I never hear this hat fishing. I didn't know this was a thing.
Always
feels like whatever it is. You said it was always a thing.
Always been a thing.
So I just heard about it like a few years ago, and I was like, oh well, I guess we just gotta stop that because I don't want to be one of these people, you know.
Who's under head? We think it looks.
Yeah.
It looks worse between you and I.
Oh, mine's is yeah.
See, I was ready.
You see, Twilla's is awful. Look, this is already a problem. See how long this is?
Boy,
can you imagine?
Grab your hair?
Yeah, this is a problem. This has been at least 2 weeks.
Hey, on the count of 3, take them out.
Yeah, right. I'd have to set this whole place on fire.
Mine's not that
Yours ain't bad.
Yeah,
and mine is.
I cut mine like a week ago.
Mine, well, I would never recover.
See, you going viral?
I gotta go back to Michigan. I gotta get out of town. Yeah, it's that bad.
Oh boy.
The ultimate hat fisher though is Neo.
Yeah.
Well, Neo been brave, man. He came out bald. He's done movies bald.
But he came so like all of his early music videos, he had on hats.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then we take it off. Not saying he's a bad looking dude. It's just like it doesn't match up with the image that you were portraying.
Yeah, it's not fair, man. It's not fair to bald men to have to be like, I can't, because now you can't wear a hat at all. Because now you're a hat fisher.
Just not all the time.
No, it doesn't do any good. Because then as soon as he takes it off, everybody's like, I knew it. And it's like, come on, man. I was just trying to have a little flavor, a little style.
The thing is, hats are accessories. Just like y'all have lace fronts. It's like you have eyelashes and makeup. Like this is an accessory. You got a hat that matches your shirt, shoes, and stuff like that.
100%.
It goes with a system.
My hats would always match the tie,
right?
And that's what was dope. But then it's always just like, but now there's this, and I was like, I'm about to deal with it.
Well, just like if y'all had a reaction to after seeing a girl without her lace front for a while, you would have a reaction to that.
But you know what? Most women don't really look bad without their because usually if a woman, so that's what I don't understand. I go like, bro, just wear your hair like it's braided up.
Right.
It's a protective style.
But still,
this is a protective style.
No, not really.
We're protecting what's happening up under here.
Sometimes it's cold. I don't have the fight the elements. I don't want to be like, that's true. It's cold out here.
I'll tell you something, man. I went to an event Friday. Twills was there. It was hot.
Yeah.
My hair was not cut.
Yeah.
And I said, I am sweating. I'm not even moving. So I said, I gotta take off my hat.
You gotta take this hat off.
Take this hat off. And I couldn't because I was like, I'm about to perform. I'm about to get on stage. Not only am I about to perform, I am about to do karaoke.
Yeah.
So I am about to perform.
Yeah.
And I said, I am sweating. And
were you doing Cisco Drew Hill?
I
Did you?
Sort of. I did Somebody Sleeping in My Bed remix.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Let me tell you, Dion had me in an interesting crowd.
Yes.
Where were y'all at?
Talk about it.
It was what's the place called?
Eugene's.
Where is this?
It's like South LA. It's right across street from Comedy Union where it used to be.
Oh, okay.
You call it South LA? I was like, that's Mid City, right? But
Brea and something.
Pico,
Okay. Yeah.
It was fun. It was a karaoke and comedy situation.
That's
and
dope.
we had there was an individual there. She was celebrating her 41st birthday. And I have to say that because we're around the same age, right?
Okay.
41st birthday. And I immediately, you go places and you be like, I'm not this crowd. I am not part of this.
Yeah.
And I sent Dion a little gif. Like, I was like, I realize I am the bougie cousin.
Yep.
I am.
Are you?
It is like,
it was too ratchet for you around there?
Listen, like, it was like, these are my people. These are family by extension. I know these people, but I was like, everybody. Like, I was trying to explain to my sister, like, usually I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I was the only bougie person there.
It was like, do you guys have somewhere I'll just stand? I
don't want to sit there. I don't want to sit. No, they were having fun. They were having a ball, celebrating a birthday, and it was good to see. I'm always about like Black girls celebrating life because we do it to the fullest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the DJ, they were like, play her birthday song.
Honcho. Have you heard of
Birthday by Honcho?
Yeah.
All the judges, the MC, the DJ was like, what's that?
Who's Honcho?
Can you find it?
Yeah. So he couldn't find it. So they had to get the phone.
Oh, that's where they got it from? Because she was like, if you got the internet, you can find it.
Yeah. And I was like, this is her cousin. So they play Honcho. Happy birthday by Honcho. And then we're looking like,
oh, her cousin is Honcho.
No, I said that out loud.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like, Honcho's definitely her cousin. But all of them were dancing, halter tops. Was it tube tops?
It was mostly tube tops.
Tube tops.
Titties was out.
Titties was out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dancing, holding like this, trying to hold. Like,
trying to make sure they don't pop out.
I ain't never heard this song before.
Yeah, tattoos everywhere. One girl fell, hit her chin on the table.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Drunk.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
I definitely felt like I was on the family reunion
on your dad's side or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. When I was there, I was like, I can smell the Hennessy, the E and J. I can smell the weed.
Yeah.
I can smell the ratchet energy, and they proved us right.
Yeah.
They proved us right. I mean, I loved it.
But no fights.
No fights. But I say when they left immediately, as in like we're done.
Yeah.
Not like when the show ended, as in as soon as I think like two people performed.
Yeah.
I performed. They was like, we're done. And the whole group just left. And it was like 5 people left.
Dang.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is awkward. Because you can't just act like that whole entire wave of people just left.
Yeah.
And they didn't say, all right, we about to get up out of here. No one performed. Nobody in their group.
To be fair, the show started late.
Like an hour late.
Yeah, to be fair.
Wait. So
they had plans afterwards.
So the crowd was for this girl.
Yeah.
And you performed in front of the crowd or not in front of the crowd?
So I wasn't supposed to perform.
Okay.
I was supposed to be a judge of the people who doing karaoke.
Gotcha.
Nobody was doing karaoke.
Gotcha.
So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and just get the party going. When you do karaoke, don't start with slow, boring songs.
Right.
Don't start with songs that nobody has heard.
Which is why you did the remix.
I did the loud and I performed.
Yeah.
Right. People be doing stuff like what was the first one they started off with?
Texas Hold'em by Beyonce.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
But it was another one was it was a slow song, Gladys Knight,
not Gladys Knight. It was Anita Baker.
Yeah.
I forget what song she did.
It was super slow, like I want you. No.
Boo!
So I was like, if you want to, I walked around. I can make you dance.
Yeah,
hey, if you want to
move. Dion was that member who got kicked out that no one knows about. You guys know I originally started a group before they brought Cisco in.
I like music that actually I can talk. Got this feeling, can't turn it loose. There's somebody else get it like next to you. Okay. Can't walk around. I mean, like, ain't walk around.
And then Dan was like, I'm about to get so much fupa after this. I'm about to get so much fupa after this.
Fupa. You ever
and then as one of the judges, Dion was like, you judge. They started off being like, this is a safe zone. See how great this is here. And then Dion was like, after the first person, he was like, I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I've seen Dion crush a young comedian's dreams
Yes.
to his face.
Yes, I have. Yes. So here's what I was trying to do. She did Texas.
He said I
Texas
wasn't
Hold'em?
a fan. Yeah.
So here's what I was gonna say. I was trying to do a pun of all the lyrics. I said,
person.
yeah. So all the lyrics, I was like, so she was like, so how do you think she performed? I was like, I ain't go Texas hold you. And I was gonna say, you should pack your keys up and get down, like get out. I was trying to say a lyric, but since nobody laughed on the, I ain't gonna Texas hold you. So I was like, yeah, but I was like, wasn't a fan. So everybody's like, oh, I was like, let me get out of this. So I was like, it was the music and the audio combination, which was not great. So I was like, it sounded like this. I was like, I blame the DJ. I'm sure she was killing it. I was like, but it was the DJ. Make sure that music and audio is equal.
The DJ's like, all right,
Yeah. I was trying to do a pun of all the lyrics and it failed.
Yeah, you can't just do the simple thing.
I mean, why are we here? I have to add some spice to it.
Yeah, I was like, I hear y'all about safe zone, but not around me.
No, I don't do that here.
So I did want to talk to both of y'all, and I want to know how y'all feel about this. I haven't agreed to this, but they really want me to do the Brilliant and BS show.
What day is it, Dion?
May 8th.
What is
Calm down. I'm telling y'all, calm down. In my head, I said, I think I can open up with Chaz and then head there to do the show. But then I'll leave y'all here by yourselves. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But I haven't agreed to them to do that.
It's doable.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just say just reschedule
the show.
No, I won't do that. I have people already bought tickets and coming for this show. Yeah, I won't do that. I know this is my baby, but
I mean, it's up to. I mean, we're adults, Dion. We can handle
it's
a show.
The finals for that game show.
What is the show? Brilliant
or BS. Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, this is a good place so we can insert this ad right now.
I'm gonna get the card.
Yeah. Oh
okay,
shit!
Okay. What is
Drop the water, yo. Is that spill proof?
It should be.
Okay. So Brilliant BS is designed by my good friend Camellia. She is
not Stradwick.
No.
Oh, different Camellia.
Huh? Camellia.
Camellia.
Yeah, Camellia Waters.
Okay.
What the game is, you don't have to be brilliant with all these questions. All you got to know is how can you BS your way to the actual answer.
Okay.
So if it was the question of the moon landing was 1967, 1954, or 1993.
Okay.
And you have A, B, C. Don't interrupt it. I think about to say here. You gotta say.
Excuse me.
In your hands, you have A, B, C in your hand.
Okay.
I have A, B, C in my hand. I say B, and you say A, and then Twilla will ask, "Why do you think your answer is correct?"
Yeah.
I know this personally because my mom is a huge fan. This is the same year she was born. So she bragged about it, and this is like that. So you got to convince, like, you have the right answer.
Okay, I've seen a televised show of this. I think something also like this
on Netflix.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. I got you now.
So that's the show, and
so you're in the finals.
Yeah, I would have been, but I think they replaced me already.
What happened? How'd you get out?
I haven't confirmed it.
Oh, why don't you confirm already?
Because I just talked to y'all about it.
It's the same day at the time.
Same day as the show. Same day as the show. And the finals is CP, Kenesha Bus, Daphne Springs, and it could be me or it could be somebody else. But here's one of the questions right here.
I'm supposed to ask you this?
Yeah. Well, ask Twilla and she'll play it.
Which soft drink was invented first? Then I give you ABC.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, or Pepsi Cola?
Oh, sure, I did this before. Did we already do this one? I think we did this one.
Yeah, I have to tell my lie. I could have went through with it.
Nope.
You're such a hater.
Yes, I am a hater. Let's do another one. Yeah.
What online platform known for its user-generated games and virtual worlds is popular among children and teens? Roblox, Legoverse, or Minecraft?
Okay, this is easy work because I don't have kids, but Dion's kids think they're my kids, and there was a season where the youngest one was really into this, so this was easy work. And I'm actually when they went public, I invested on this. Oh, yeah. For sure. So I know the answer. Okay. So do you tell me the answer? So now it's your job to either figure out if I'm being brilliant and I know this answer or BSing you.
Wait, so then I had to go.
No, you don't tell the answer yet.
Oh, okay.
So if it's 3 of us over here, you got to see who, or 9 of us, who gets the brilliant card, who gets the BS card.
Okay.
And that's how you get more points. And
so then your answer would be like,
I know this because
the kid's actually yours.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got to decide, you have the cards because you can get points by giving me the right if I actually BS'd.
Yeah.
Or if it was a brilliant.
Gotcha. Okay.
But also I get points if I got the answer right for real.
So then I would just give Twilla the brilliant card. Can you both get a brilliant card?
No, it's only 2 cards.
So I can't be like, what if you guys both, I think you both know it.
I think you can both, like you could not hand out the BS card.
But is it more than one brilliant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can be like, I think you both know it. You're both brilliant. Because this is pretty easy, I think. Right? If you've been around the world in the last 10 years.
I didn't hear the question. But
what online platform known for its user-generated games and virtual worlds is popular among children and teens? And then I say the answers. Yeah. Roblox, Legoverse, or Minecraft.
The answer is what?
Roblox. Right. Okay.
Easy
so then
work.
I would be like, yeah, that's the easy one. Okay.
And so we would get points for being correct. And if you did give me the brilliant card, right, you would get 2 points for being correct. And then if you had given Dion the BS card,
you got more points.
If you got it wrong.
If you got it wrong, you would have got a point. But if you got it right, you wouldn't have got anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's dope.
So she has a whole game show and it's like live.
See the girl with the red glasses?
No.
Oh,
you think that's Camille Waters?
Damn it! That's what crazy.
That's what he said.
Her name is Camellia Walters, but there's a Camille. Her name is Camille Weathers.
There you go.
Weathers. That's crazy. That name was
Camilla Weathers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's got to be the same one.
Incredibly close.
Yeah, that's dope though.
That's like a metaverse, some sort of like
If you had the exact same name as somebody, don't you have to kill him? If there's another Chaz Rogers out there, I have to kill him. There can only be one.
Gotta kill him, yo.
I don't think that's how that goes.
No, you gotta kill him. Unless your name is like Steve Smith. There's a million of y'all.
But what if Chaz Rogers is like an astrophysicist?
I think so. We
kind of need him, right?
More than me?
No, we need both of y'all.
No, he gotta die. What is he gonna bring to the world that some astrophysicist already hasn't?
He's studying a very specific.
What is he gonna bring more? We have what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, he's studying something else completely
and
different.
We have all the books
that
Stephen Hawking did.
He's developing the theory of astrophysicism in Mars. So that's different than what's happening in the entire universe.
Chaz Rogers, smart ass, gotta die. Can only be one.
So speaking of, the same day I did this, I found somebody with my sort of same exact name.
Okay.
I went to this guy. Y'all can look him up. He's an actor that plays on The Oval. I walked to him. I said, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Dion." He said, "My name is Lodrick." Right. So I said, "Lodrick." I was like, "That's crazy. My first name is Roderick." He said, "My middle name is Dion."
That's crazy.
Evil twin. Do y'all look alike?
No, we look nothing alike.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Your name is Lodrick Dion."
Wow.
What was his last name? Do you know?
I don't know. But yeah. And I was like, what is the odds of those two? And they spell the same exact.
He's like macking. What? No way.
Bianca found it. Lodrick Collins.
Okay.
Got him?
Lodrick.
Somebody said I called BS on the story. No.
Lodrick D. Collins, but his name was with the C. Lodrick.
Yeah. See, stacking is hilarious. No, Bianca Mann, she has a picture of him.
That's funny.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I feel like in SAG they'll do that, right? Like you can't just use somebody's name who's already used. That's how birth should be.
births.
Yeah, they should go through somebody's name and then you'd be like, oh, there's already like.
But they didn't have internet at certain times, so you can't search the world.
But now we can. Now we can be like, dude, sorry, somebody has that name. You can't use that name. Go pick something else original. You can't be, they can't ever be another Chaz and Rogers. Like, dude, we already have one.
Take a wild guess what the L means in Samuel L. Jackson.
Lamar.
Leon.
I don't know.
Leon's a great
It's
one.
logic.
Because
the thing is, we don't hear the L when you say Samuel L. Jackson. You
know what's funny? I feel like we give Michael B. Jordan too much credit for the name.
The B?
Yeah, the B's doing a ton of work.
That's doing a lot of heavy lifting because
the B's doing so much work, bro.
But he could, to your point, Michael Jordan's in SAG, right? So he couldn't come out and be
Michael Jordan. Yeah, he had to put that B in there.
Yeah, that B is.
But you have to say Michael B. Jordan.
It was crazy how you remove the name of L, Samuel Jackson. It sounds different, don't it?
It sounds like the beer.
It sounds different.
That's
Samuel
what I
Adams.
think. Yeah.
When you remove the B in Mary J. Blige. J. Remove the J. Mary Blige. It sounds like a different name, don't it?
Like a whole word. I never heard of Mary Blige.
Michael B. Jordan's dad's name is Michael A. Jordan.
Really?
I hate everybody.
Is he gonna have a Michael C. Jordan?
That's got to.
He's gonna go
down
all the way. You gotta be Michael C. Jordan. Finish it.
Like I am a woman.
It doesn't matter.
It's like
Michaela C. Jordan.
That's funny.
Michael Bartholomew Jordan is hilarious.
Yeah, I thought about it the other day. I said this B is doing overtime, bro.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It could have been Bakari Jordan.
My name is Bakari.
Yeah. Michael
speaking
Do
of
you think
Jacksons,
wouldn't have been the same his career if he was Bakari Jordan?
That sounds militant, right? Maybe
Bakari?
Maybe he can't be a.
First of
Bakari
all,
Sellers has a great career. So maybe.
nigga, we allowed Barack Obama to be the president of the United States.
But you see how you see the battle. They were sitting here trying to prove this man was not a citizen of the United States.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. When Barack Obama was our front runner, I said, "There's no way they gonna let this nigga with this name,
Barack Hussein Obama."
Nigga, the name is so black. It's so black. We could get a Michael Johnson.
I don't think he even sounded black. I didn't know what Barack Obama. I was like, it didn't sound Black American.
I was like, "This how America is so scripted." I have no idea. Thinking about it now
on America.
Thinking about it now.
Previously on America,
we let Donald Trump win twice. How the fuck did we let Barack Obama win? Do you know how racist and wild Donald Trump is?
You
we let Barack Obama. George Bush was so bad. They said we got to go completely right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. So as far as the story arc is we're going,
I mean,
you needed a Barack Obama to make a Donald Trump.
Because
wouldn't be no.
Look, the 90s, like Clinton had this shit popping. It was a great episode. Like the seasons of the 90s of Clinton, those 8 years, cracking, bro. It was nonstop action.
Right.
Then you got George Bush, you had the war, he was a dummy. You kind of just like season's kind of lacking, right? Yeah. Barack came in, it was like, all-time high.
Yeah.
Then that one season of Trump, they did too much. You ever seen the show? You get like, nah, you guys are way too
But
crazy.
you missed the point where the Donald Trump's origin story started, because he was the first to start claiming the whole birther thing.
It's true.
So like they started planting Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Right,
that's true. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh,
and then Trump, but then I think there was just like, this is too much for character. Right? Biden came in and they're like, you guys, they try to correct too much. And it's like,
boring.
because it's way too boring.
Nobody's watching news right now.
He didn't even get 2 seasons. He got 1 turn.
He got canceled on
and
the
they
pilot.
said, you know what? We got to bring Trump.
We got to bring Trump back.
Because these ratings ain't never been this low.
We're losing ratings. We got to bring them back.
And then it was like, boom, out the gate. And he's like, guess who's back? And it was like, yo, this season is going nuts.
Insane.
We knew with the assassination attempts the first time, it was going to be a wild season. It was about to be a wild season.
This is WWF at this point.
I'm telling you, the amount of ups and downs, because even with Biden going out, Kamala coming in, it was like, where's she off the top rope?
This is a good ass season.
Because what's next? Like I go like, I mean, Trump is still in year 1. We're in year 2.
I can't even think of.
We made it through year 1. We're in year 2 now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Yeah, a lot has happened.
I never want to hear from my president.
That's the beautiful.
Never again.
That's the and the thing is, he has literally shaped how politics look from now on, because we can't just get a boring, quiet president anymore. It sucks.
Biden was that boring president, and they were like, "Oh, we need more.
Right.
We can't make jokes about this guy."
Tell me one thing that Barack Obama said or did that caused this much friction in the
beige suit.
The beige suit was the biggest thing that they said.
They had the terrorist fist jab. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Remember
you said terrorist fist jab?
Fist jab.
Him and Michelle when
Remember?
they called it a terrorist. Yeah.
It was called a terrorist fist jab. Isn't that nuts? We were like, about that?
Trump said, "Yeah, Robert Mueller. Yeah, good riddance. I'm glad his ass is dead." Somebody died.
And then
There's
Jimmy
a
Kimmel.
whole family.
Then he just
said,
called
"Good riddance."
some reporter a piggy or something like that.
Yeah, last year called it. He said, "Shut up, piggy."
I want to take the soundbite of everything that Trump said and flip it into a workforce, like a workplace.
HR would never.
Yeah, and just see like, hey, what you arrested me for? Trump said it.
Yeah.
Why can't I say it?
I can't wait to see who's the next president, bro. I go like, what are we in Star Wars? Are they out of storylines? Is this when a big revolution happens?
Is by far, if this was a TV show, I'll be all in. I hate that this is real.
This is a TV show.
I hate that this is our president, and it's embarrassing. It is like a child who is so spoiled. The way he got assassin attempt. Shut up. And she said,
well, I mean, you know,
come on, man.
I'm sorry, bro. We were all waiting to see what was gonna come out.
Yeah, why y'all laughing?
Because you started off with us. Hold on, wait. You're about to say, hold on. Wait a second. You sound like you're about to say assassinated, right? So,
What?
You sound like you're about to say assassinated, okay?
Assassin attempt, man.
No, so we gave you space.
Assassinated.
we gave you space.
But we were waiting.
Yeah, because then I was like, is he about to make up a word? Or?
Assassinated. No, he got assassin attempt.
Yeah.
And he went to 60 Minutes, and they got mad at the lady for reading the manifesto and said, why would you read something like that? Like, I didn't write this.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't write this.
Right.
He said, this is what the guy says. Like, you are nasty.
Yeah, he's like, you're terrible. Yeah, I saw that.
I knew he was gonna come up here. Hey, I'm talking. Like, nigga. She flipped it so quick. She said, "Oh, you thought he was talking about you?" She's like, "Oh, I was just read. I didn't. He didn't say your name."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "I'm not a rapist." No. Oh, you thought he was talking about you? I didn't say that. He had said, "I'm doing this because I'm trying to remove the rapists, the pedophiles." And he said, "You're a nasty person." Yeah, I'm not a rapist. Oh, you thought I was talking about you?
But you know, as disgusted as you are, there's so many people that still like very much so support him fully.
Crazy.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Even like, I can't speak on this latest assassination attempt, but like, the first time around that bolstered him immediately. His ratings, like,
Right.
people felt obligated to rally behind him, like they're trying to kill this man, and so like. His ratings has been in the polls. This is why everybody thinks last week's attempt was staged is because like his ratings were already dropping. The war is very unpopular. People are very upset with him about gas prices. And then like there's this random black man that you pull out of obscurity to come and then shoot, and then how it was handled behind the scenes also was given iffy. And then the fact that the president was pulled behind the curtain. The president of the United States during the assassination attempt is not completely removed from the space, not in a bunker. He's still there. All these people are questioning everything because people are like, something's not right. Again,
something right to me on the black dude. I was like,
I
don't know. It's not really
3 times publicly.
Right.
That's been 3.
This is the one time didn't
get this far.
Get this far.
Is that a golf?
His golf course,
right?
But like,
oh yeah, some guy hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, and they'll say like, Caroline Leavitt will be like, this is the only president whose life has been in danger this many times, which is also not fact. Like because Barack Obama had like I think they said 11 attempts on his life.
Dang.
We just don't hear about it, and it's not just staged out like this. So,
and they're gonna say this is why we need a ballroom. That's y'all excuse versus saying, hey, this is why we need gun control. This is why we need a ballroom that's controlled. Y'all are Secret Service. Y'all should have scanned this entire room. Then what's that dude's name with the beard, the white guy? Who always break down politics stuff. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Tizzy.
Oh, okay.
They had uploaded an HD version of the attempt. The guy walks into this little back room, and then there was a dog sniffing the room where the guy was at. And he's like, where you coming from? And he's like, okay. And then he walks away. Seconds later, the guy runs around with the gun. I was like, how the dog didn't smell the gun?
They were like,
how did the man not see the gun?
They were like, bringing the props.
Because the way he was walking didn't show that he had a gun in his jacket.
He had a big ass gun too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm talking seconds. The guy walked away like that. There's no way he was like, hey, remember, turn your back. Get ready. The camera's gonna see. And then the fact
we're not gonna kill you.
And then the fact that he ran through 9 security people without shooting, it felt mad staged because he ran through the and everybody unprepared. And even one of the guys shot across like this and then shoot none of his comrades. Like pow, pow, pow. And he didn't get shot.
Yeah, he didn't die.
The guy is still alive. He's in custody right now.
One bullet hit him.
Just going back home.
Because like, hey, if you do
back
this,
to Louisiana, buddy.
If you do this, we will fund you numerous, money for the generational, flow of cash.
The conspiracy. What time? Like, when did you buy into the conspiracy? Like, I feel like all of a sudden I'm a conspiracy theorist. Like, oh, they've been on to it.
No, you know what happens is people aren't conspiracy. It's just like you learn one thing that's an actual fact somewhere, and then everything else clicks that you've ever heard, and you go like, oh, this all does make sense. You go like, true. This is impossible. Wait a second, this is because I hear stuff and I go like, yeah, but then sometimes I go like, wait a minute, you put all these pieces together. There are lizards on it. there are lizard people.
You have to You have to feel like, how is your soul so sour that you keep like sucking up to this man Trump? As in, like, nobody from the original administration is on this administration. He has fired, or people say, I am not coming back because my life was hell these 4 years.
Right.
Not one person has been repeated.
Yeah.
He swapped them all out and got a whole new cast of people, and he's still firing people. Mike Pence said, man, remove me entirely.
Yeah.
I don't want to be associated with this guy at all.
Well, could you imagine if I was Secret Service, man, and the bullet happened to whiz by, I'd be like, oh, I didn't get there in time.
I think you might get arrested or something for that, right?
If I don't make it in time,
no,
I can't beat a bullet.
I think your responsibility, your only job is to protect the president.
Sure.
And you'll be
an American
prosecuted because
you'll be taken care of though in prison.
You failed.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't beat the bullet, man. I tried to get there. I tripped, whatever it was.
If you're a lifeguard and children are dying in the pool, everybody dies. Like, you got to fire this guy.
Well, I want to save the lifeguard. I mean, the children.
Your goal is to say, I was too late.
If I was a Secret Service member and there happened to be a shooting, and I happened to sneeze at that time,
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What are some other conspiracy theories that you are like?
We never made it to the moon.
Oh, you said that.
I say this. We never have traveled to the moon. I don't care what nobody say. I think it was staged.
Even this most recent.
Never. We went around it. We never landed on the moon. Never landed. I don't think we did this year. This time, I don't think we never made it to the moon.
They orbited. I don't think they landed.
Do we have proof of that?
Yes.
They were in space.
Do we have a GPS system that shows that we
got satellites?
They're just burning money.
What do you mean?
What? So y'all mean to tell me the moon landing that happened in what, 78?
68.
68, yeah. Long time ago. They had the funding, the technology to do that. And we ain't did it in 50 years.
Well, there was a time when they were like, what are we really getting out of this? Right? Like going to the moon. But space is a lot of money opportunities in space. Yes. Everybody's looking to, we got all this satellite.
After 68, after 69, we should have been doing it every other 5 years. As in, like,
there's been a bunch of
there's been missions, other countries. So it's been a total of 12 people who've actually walked on the moon.
Yeah, it's not.
But why is it never filmed?
There is film.
Those are staged.
I said, well, if you got to say it stays, then it's like it's
what as
where's
in,
it filmed? It's like, well, here it is.
When you break it down, it's stuff like there's they showed the footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was like, with no gravity, there's no way that a footprint can happen.
There is gravity on the moon.
Is there no gravity? How would they be doing this?
No, it's less gravity, but there is.
But it
gravity.
shouldn't be an imprint of a footprint if it doesn't have gravity.
Why wouldn't there be imprint?
There is gravity on the moon though,
because it'll keep rising back up.
There is gravity on the moon, just not as much gravity that's on Earth.
It shouldn't be a footprint.
No, that's why you're lighter on the moon, because there is gravity. There's this. It's not the Earth's gravity. It's the moon is much smaller, so it just has less gravity. But there's 100% gravity on the moon.
I'm not looking. I'm reading the comments.
That's fine.
No. It sounded like my theory is being debunked. I was like, what are they saying? What do they say? Are you reading it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you got a thought.
I got you. I had a thought, but I got you. We're gonna read this.
Where do you think these rocks are going? What?
When they shoot off the rockets to go to space, where do you think they're going?
I just think they just spending money. It's like a tax write-off. I just think
so nobody's in the rockets.
They're in the rockets, but it's probably just.
So you believe people went to space?
Yeah.
You believe they orbited around the moon? How do you think they orbit around the moon?
We should have 4K footage of people like, hey, we're here.
Wait, okay, hold on. Let's break this down. You do know how they get back to Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
They orbit, but they use the moon's gravity to slingshot them back, right? Same. So the moon has gravity.
Okay.
So because they have to use it to get back.
I'm just saying yes because I can't prove this.
Well, it's a fact, Dion.
I don't know this.
Okay. Same with Earth, though, right? They can orbit the Earth all they want to in zero space because there's enough gravity to keep it from.
What can they orbit the Earth? And they telling people we're going to the moon.
Huh?
They're saying that they orbit the moon, but they essentially could be orbiting the Earth. Like, yeah, we at the moon, y'all.
We have 4K pictures this time.
You can literally see.
You can look this up.
Didn't you ever see that picture when they were talking about like when the Earth was coming around and it was like, oh, it's like an Earth rising and not the moon rising? You know what I mean? Because they were watching the Earth come out of. It was, I guess, from the moon. It looks like the Earth is orbiting you.
Like I wasn't there in '69 when they first landed on the moon, so I understand why there's not like high quality, watu there. And who's to say? Like our government does crazy things.
Sure,
could have made it up, but in today's cost, it would cost between $200 and $300 billion to send somebody to the moon specifically. But I also think like it's a good thing that we haven't gone back to the moon, because I just imagine that like humans on the moon could mess up some major things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just gonna pollute it and put a Starbucks in there.
Right. And he's like, oh, the Earth is the moon is hollow rock, and we
PBNY said Dion is a flat earther.
Flat earther. Here we go. Here's the things. Here's other things.
Okay.
The conspiracy. The waving of the flag.
Okay.
All right. Theorists argue that the flag appears to move in a vacuum. Appeared to move in a vacuum.
So there's no proof that it was waving.
Yeah.
Appears.
It is held by her horizontal rod to appear unfurled. So it's supposed to be moving. There's no wind there. Right? So how is that moving? Secondly, no stars in photos. Right?
No stars.
There's no stars.
Okay.
You know, you should see the stars very clearly.
Do you see the stars in the photos here?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
The shadow anomaly. No parallel shadows suggest multiple light sources. Like the way they take the picture is off, as in the way the sun is at and the way it's like
these are from scientists who were there.
It's from the flat earthers.
Okay. Okay. I thought there was somebody else on the moon. Like, it didn't make sense when I was there. But this is from people who are just
like, who are these people?
They're dissecting the
this
picture.
A Reddit group? Where are you
is.
finding this? Yeah, I want to know like the actual scientific debunkment, like, because flat earthers will be like, because why when you go, like they were looking at the moon when they were traveling in space this time and was like, see, the Earth is flat because you don't see the horizon or something. I was like, what are you talking about?
I will only believe somebody who worked for NASA in that time who said they didn't go to the moon.
Yeah, I believe that 1,000%.
Yeah, I don't believe anybody who's just looking up at the same shit I'm watching.
They said the footprints doesn't match what type of shoes they had.
Okay.
What?
Look at the picture, Dan. How are we even gonna look at this? Look at this picture. Look at this picture, and you be like, you know what doesn't make look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the U.S. flag is waving in the wind, but there's no wind on the moon. Conspiracy: there are no visible stars. It felt like a stage. The craters on the ground. It just felt like sand.
Hey, well, it won us a Cold War during that time, so it worked.
It is sand though.
As in, they put it down, and they had like a whole film crew. I really believe that.
The way y'all are ishing on set design, because set design would have thought through those things.
Yeah, but this is '69. Filming was all new.
You know,
filming was not new in '69. That is crazy.
Yeah, super crazy. There's been movies since like the 20s.
As in set designing.
Orson Welles had perfect set design. Alfred Hitchcock had perfect set design. What are you talking about?
They were silent movies. Remember those times? They were just called the silent movie era. It was like 1910. He's like, there were no pictures.
Movies came out.
Thank you, Fresco. I got allies.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who are conspiracy theorists. Yeah. There's a lot of flat earthers too. There's a lot of people who still think Barack was born in Africa.
Right.
There's a lot of you out there.
Yep. We got Fresco out here.
All you need is one. This is how cults start, bro. This is how you guys start a cult, and then you guys are drinking Kool-Aid waiting for the rapture. And then we go, where's Dion? He's supposed to record today. Oh, he ascended to heaven. Actually, they found his corpse on a mountaintop with Kool-Aid stained on his shirt. No,
not Dion.
Now I gotta go find Logic to replace.
Here's my other conspiracy theory.
That is a good Lackaroni. Logic.
Yeah, Logic, Roni, and Chaz.
Yeah. No, Lackaroni and Shabazz.
Why do I change? You're the one who's dead.
Twitch, I think you moved the camera because I'm like cut off a little bit. You can see.
How did I move it?
Because you
tell me this.
I might have done it earlier because when I was
because there's more Chaz's arm on here.
I'm being
Chaz did that on purpose.
I did.
My arm is cut
it's
off.
all the way on me.
Yeah.
Dang, did I have a conspiracy? Oh no, I have an interesting fact though.
Go for it.
Well, I don't know how much of a fact it is, but Neil deGrasse Tyson said this.
What did he say? He
said that trees, as far as they can find in the universe, are only on Earth. There is not a single. They said they found a lot of other types of, I think they found water on Mars or something like that. But they said that our trees are the most rare thing in the universe because there's nothing ever that even has the same. I think it's like compounds to a point because I think everything is made of carbon. There's like there's like a certain number of elements that are in every living thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
the trees are an anomaly.
Yeah, I feel like trees would have been somewhere, but that makes sense, I guess, right? Oh, that actually needs hilarious.
Oh, shut up.
Hilarious.
No, I don't need it. I don't have ashy. It's just it's when the light hit.
Have you seen those Kevin Durant commercials now with him with the big thing of lotion?
Oh, he's making fun of himself.
Yeah, and it's him not talking, just standing there with the whole thing of lotion. He's like,
yeah, that's a good little endorsement.
Yeah, but anyways, I would thought you would see a tree on a different planet. That would make sense,
right?
But there's no trees on any other planet.
Is there grass?
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that grows
okay.
Anywhere else in the world. But it also makes you wonder. I mean, that's all. It's a super millennial world, like where all the water and stuff come from. But I guess atmosphere, explosions, gas into water. I guess at one point it rained for like 1,000 years on Earth at some point in time in history. How do they find that out though?
Looking at the Earth's layers and then studying different striations.
Because essentially it's all a guess, right?
Yeah, it's all theory.
Yeah,
it's all theory.
What's the word you be using? It's before the flood.
Antediluvian.
No, it is. Take a guess what it is.
Hold on, say it again.
That word
slower.
Yeah, that word.
Give me syllable by syllable.
Fire.
Antediluvian.
Diluvian.
Diluvian. What do you think it means?
Oh, easy. This is before, right?
Yeah.
Diluvian. Deluve. The Louvre. The Louvre. Isn't that like that museum? Before the museum. I don't know. Anti-delude. I never heard
when
of
I
it.
say this girl threw this word on me very casually, she's like, yeah, I will say it's roughly before the antediluvian
I'm
period.
like, shut up, Twilla. Shut up.
Just say that. Like I'm like, yeah.
I don't like when people do that, Twilla.
That was
You know goddamn well I don't know what this word means.
That was a spelling word in 10th grade.
What school did you go to?
Shelby High School. I went to a public high school, but it is basically before the flood. So before the biblical period of the flood.
Before Noah's Ark flood. Okay.
Yeah.
To say that.
Diluvian.
Definitely before.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you were saying it, what's rain in Espanol? Lluvia, like L-U-V. So I think the Luvian.
Okay.
The Roman, the Latin part of like rain.
Oh, because if you use the day, if it's like that, D-E.
It's D-I, anti-D-I.
Same thing. If it's all Latin, that makes sense. That means of. Right. Okay. I can see the breakdown now. Yeah.
Somebody said Tula made that up.
Bro, I can't
put the word in the
stand
comment.
when somebody uses a word like it's regular. You're like, yeah, and the anti-purgatory description. You're like, hey, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm going through a period of where I realized that my vocabulary has not evolved, and so I'm actually working on that. So me and New York Times.
What's the point, though?
I like to feel like first of all, we should always expand our knowledge base, but also like when I'm talking before people, I get bored with using the same words.
Mm-hmm.
My question is this: who are you about to run into that's not going to understand what you're saying now? Like, who are you trying to impress?
It's not necessarily impressing, but but also do run in some academic circles. So like,
we didn't know. She said, I have to use these words for you.
I got to get out of this circle.
You guys are the dumbest people I talk to.
So I got to keep educating y'all.
You guys are the problem.
And I've been dummy down.
Twilla said, I'm the dumbest one in my upper circle, but you niggas, remind me how smart I can be.
Anyway, I've been doing a lot of New York Times games, like crossword puzzles and like the little spelling bee thing where you have to like the spelling bees, like where you have like, I think it's like 6 or 7 letters and you have to come up with as many 4+ words as you can using all those letters. And the way, like, my sister's been playing this for years. And so the way she hits genius every day, and I'm over here like barely getting like great or amazing. I was like, I've got to step up.
Yeah.
There's too many words, yo.
She's really good with etymologies and like breaking down, like if I throw out a word, she'd be like, Pulchra is beauty. Pulchra, like pulchritudinous. Let's see, how can we break this down? How would you break it down? Pulchritudinous.
Pulchra, as you said, pulchra meaning beauty. Tudinous, I think I would go to the ness, which means usually full of, so of or possessing beauty is how I would break it down. And then I would look it up to make sure I was right. So
yeah, she knows the origin of certain words, and she'd be like, I remember one time we had did ambidextrous. So I was doing like all these ambi words. I was like, are these connected somehow? It was like what's some words that sounds around that? Wait, what's the word? It was ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
But I had used like I was ambiguous. And I was like ambi. I was doing a bunch of those words. And he was like, let me try to break this down. And this girl broke this word down. Like ambi could be dual, because it could be like flexible, ambiguity. She was like, all these words kind of connected. It can be kind of like two hands. So obviously confusing from
so ambi's root word. I see by when that matters anything.
Ambiance, yeah.
By physically beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, she was definitely
pulchritudinous. I've only heard of London Brownies ever.
I thought it was in ESS, but it still breaks down to the same.
Pulchritudinous.
So I can call a girl pokey. Yeah, like, oh dang, you looking pokey today, baby. Poultry.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at your poultry ass.
You said you like I like a chicken? No, I didn't say poultry.
Not poultry, baby. Get your vocab up. I'm saying you looking a little poultry.
Would that be attractive to women, y'all? If a guy was just giving y'all a bunch of words you never heard of?
I heard women like here's my new theory though on women in general, which is gonna upset some women, but I think it's true. But I think women do always talk about two things that they find they like: intelligence and humor, right? Because women are dumb and boring.
Damn. I can't clap on that, brother.
No, I don't think that women are dumb at all. But I do think that women are. I think women like guys who are smart. I mean, guys who are entertaining. Because I think women are more on the boring side of life.
Clean it up, brother.
I'm not. I'm leaving that right there.
Say it one more time.
I feel like women find guys who are. They need like that's why the number one attraction for women is humor. Because women be boring, yo. Y'all be bored, and y'all always have to find something to do. Because women be bored.
Bored how?
Y'all. That's why women.
My best life is at home just reading a book. What are you talking about?
What are you doing? What are you doing in your book? You're
reading
because you're
bored.
No, that's
guys who do a great job.
What do y'all do?
Nothing.
Watch TV, watch sports.
Sometimes guys can sit there and do nothing, and women will be like, "What are you thinking about?"
Jacking off.
Great things. Whatever's happening here, it's a great time in here.
Yeah.
It's a great time in here.
But if I'm doing that, then I'm writing because my mind is going. And so like if I just have nothing, my mind is doing this and I'm writing because I'm creative now.
You said now.
Yeah, now I'm creative.
Originally, he was bored.
So really boring time.
Women be boring the shit out of themselves, and they will call other people to be bored with them. And this is what happens. This is why they go like, "I want a funny guy," and you go like, "Oh, I got to do all the tap dancing around here, so you're not bored." And then they'll ask you, "What are you doing? What you thinking about?" Because they're bored.
There you go, Chaz. Go and chew them out, ladies.
Nope.
Fresco said facts, Chaz.
It's not. I've you know what's funny, and I've done this so many times on stage, and I've always seen the women be mad at first, and then they be like,
"Yeah, I am bored. I am very bored."
That's why women spend the most money. That's why they spend the most money going out. They spend the most
life and appreciate.
They spend the most money going out to concerts. They spend the most money doing any kind of entertainment.
Enjoying life to the fullest.
Date nights are for women. Guys just go because they're trying to get some.
Yeah.
Why are y'all so boring then?
We're not boring. We're entertained in here. Y'all have to go out for entertainment. But a guy's mind is full of fun.
That's a bar.
But I'm not saying you're not right there. I'm not going to argue with that at all because you are probably 100% right there.
My other conspiracy is I don't believe that there's a such thing as Mandela effect. Okay. I really feel like this is a social experiment of companies and things actually seeing if they can trick us into things that never happened.
Because that Sinbad movie is a real movie.
It is a real movie, right?
Yeah.
Like I saw the interview of him talking about he like bought them all or something like that.
So the thing that really like I got chill bumps thinking about it was remember there was like the Fruit of Balloon logo had a cornucopia on it, right? And this girl was like, I remember when I was a child, all I had was Fruit of Balloon like clothing. And the fruit had a cornucopia on it. So then Fruit of the Loom actually came out and was like, hey, here's all of our logos throughout all of our generations, how we've evolved from like 1950 to 2024. And she was like, "No, y'all can't do me like this." She went crazy to the point she was like, "Mom, go into our storage, give me all my clothes." And she found it. I feel like companies do this to kind of throw you off. They'd be like, "Let me just see if we actually can change the world without having proof of it."
I will say, because I also remember the only way I learned the word cornucopia is from like Fruit of the Loom. Like I know for a fact. So I don't know the method or the reason behind it. Like, how do you like erase a memory? Like, I feel like it is there's studies with sociologists and stuff and mathematicians, and this was kind of like they kind of got into this in the Epstein files, but like how you can study to shift
a narrative
and how people think about certain things. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, here are some things that haven't had like such a huge impact on culture. Let us see what we can do to like erase it.
So using a Mandela effect just as a test on our own.
Let's just remove it and never bring it back up, and just be like, this never happened. And it was like, it did happen. It was like, prove it. But
it's inconsequential, like to remove the cornucopia from the logo is inconsequential, right? That's
nothing can go wrong.
That doesn't hurt anybody.
Right. But what's the point of pretending that it never existed?
Just to see if they can do it. It's a social experiment.
Yeah, if it's a social experiment to be like, we can shape the way a narrative thinks.
So you think somebody went to Fruit of the Loom was like, hey guys, we need you to take all the cornucopias off.
All these companies are ran by billionaires.
Right. They can do whatever.
They are all ran by billionaires.
Like you could just have this like, all right, let me see what happens. Sign this NDA, people. I don't know how you slowly erase it. I think it's a theory that people at Harvard study this stuff on like how you can shift narratives and change the way people think and remember history. It's not that far of a concept. Right. Yeah.
So another thing, does Curious George have a tail?
He does not have a tail, but he should, right?
No, he's an ape.
Oh, that's why he doesn't have
a tail.
Okay.
But again,
he was a monkey.
Found a book of him with a tail.
Because the ones I read to Izzy, he has no tail.
He has no tail. Someone found a book, but then the writer, from our childhood. So they just removed him to fix their narrative, as in like, we should have said he was an ape versus a monkey. So they just removed it and said, no, he always was this.
So like in the first print.
Yeah,
he had a tail.
Right.
So if I find a Curious George tail, I'm like, this book has got to be worth some money.
Yeah. So they have find ways of kind of flipping it, like the Pringles guy. Does he wear glasses?
The Pringles guy.
I think the Peanut Man had the glasses, right? The monocle, the Peanut Man. But I don't think the Pringles guy did.
I don't know if he wears.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't seen the Pringles.
You just put your own little what the person look like. You be like, yeah, because a lot of times we get the Pringles guy and the Monopoly guy mixed up.
So I heard the Monopoly man does not have a monocle, but I always felt like he did. But I guess he doesn't.
That's crazy.
But I can't fully remember. But
I'm about to put on my tinfoil hat over here. This is crazy stuff.
But I think he doesn't have a monocle. The Monopoly man definitely should. He has the whole monocle build.
Yeah. Another one. There's another one right there. Bernstein Bears and Berenstain Bears. They just changed that right there, yo.
Huh?
They just changed that because the book.
Growing up, it was like the Bernstein Bears, right? And then it's like the Berenstain. To find out, it's the Berenstain Bears or something.
Yeah. Which one is it, you think? Berenstain or Steen?
I thought it was Bear versus Baron.
Yeah, I thought they were the Bearsteins. Like there's some Jewish bears. Well, the Bearstein Bears. Bearstein.
Oh, perfect analogy. If y'all ever seen Black Mirror, when they had a Mandela effect, and they were literally changing things just to make this girl go crazy. It was a Black Mirror episode, and she was like, "Oh, you went to like I'm trying to think of something that's current now or relevant to this world." It was like, "Oh, you used to work at Chick-fil-A." He said, "Chick-fil-A? No, I worked at Chock-fil-A." She was like, "No, it's Chick-fil-A. You've been saying Chick-fil-A all these years." And
like,
yeah. And it's like, no, it's Chock-fil-A. He's like, hey, Mark, is it Chick-fil-A or Chock-fil-A? Like Chock-fil-A. She was like, I can't believe. No, I worked there.
It would be probably a little bit of work to make people feel like they're going crazy. Because if one day you came in and you were like, why do you keep calling me Dion?
Yeah.
He was like, it's Leon.
Right.
And I'm like, y'all stop playing. And then if everybody started calling you Leon and your name was Leon Lack, all of a sudden I'm like, yo, wait a second.
Yeah.
There's no way everybody. Hey, I'm like, y'all quit playing. Y'all remember when
Right.
Dion's name was Dion? I don't know why he changed it. But like,
No, it's always
birth certificate.
Yeah.
Like,
Leon Dak.
yeah. So you like, I've been saying it wrong. Yeah, I never told
I
you.
just never corrected you.
I'm
'Cause
like,
this
that's
is
crazy.
and that right there is how people who have Alzheimer's feel.
Probably.
Imagine having a thought that is so burnt in your head,
Yeah.
and then somebody was like, "No, you don't have a son. You don't
Right.
have a son.
Yeah.
That's your brother."
Right.
And that's what happened with my brother. This feel like it's it's like an ad. And that's
Right.
what happened to my brother. And this is why you got to go to Better Help. No, so this is really what happened to my brother. So my brother had a seizure and had a coma at the same time in a car accident. And then when he came out of it, his mind was never the same. And as like a 15-year-old boy not registering, like he would never be the same. I remember talking to him and he's arguing with me like, yo, so I want you to grow up to be blah, blah, blah. He's talking to me as a son.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and with your son, which was his son, he thought his son was my son, right? So like, he's like, so I want you, I want you to take care of my nephew. I was like, that's your son. Stop playing with me. I was like, why would I name my son after you? He was like, Dion. Stop playing for once.
Yeah.
Stop with the jokes. You gotta get to the point. You gotta like, I surrender.
Yeah.
I can't keep arguing with him.
Right.
And it hurts, man, because it's like I can't win this argument.
Right.
So it's like I gotta surrender.
So the argument that it hurts, or the fact that the memory is
The memory is gone, but I don't need to keep doing
Dion
this.
needs to win arguments. This is what I got to. He's upset.
There
that he had to
are
surrender.
people like Dion out there.
Yeah. Your name is Ryan. Yeah. But then all of a sudden it shifts back. It shifts back to like, yeah, I know you're my brother. So now I'm like, why are you playing games with me? I'm like, yesterday you told me I didn't have to do this. Yesterday you told me I was your son. I didn't say that. Nigga, you told me I was your son and Ryan was my son.
Yeah.
We have the same name. Why would I say that? I'm like, okay, you keep shifting this right.
Pray I never have Alzheimer's with Dion. That's my friend right there.
That's what I said. I was young. I was a 15, 16-year-old boy, not understanding that I can't fix this.
Yeah.
I can't jog his memory. And that's why I hate I can't say hate. I really enjoyed and
That's why you hate people with Alzheimer's.
Not Alzheimer. See now.
Oh.
No. What's the difference between those?
I think Alzheimer's is a real condition, right? I don't know if senile is it a medical?
Being senile is like symptoms.
What about dementia? They all
you can have dementia. That's a ailment too.
But is all three the same?
No.
Are they all intertwined, or is it like a different level?
Dementia is a general term of lost memory, language, problem solving, and other thinking abilities. So Alzheimer's is the most common cause of dementia. So there's other causes that lead to that.
So Alzheimer's is the condition. Dementia is a result.
A general term.
Can you have all three?
I guess you would have dementia if you have Alzheimer's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what was the other word?
Senile.
Oh yeah, being senile.
To have all three, I don't think you can have all three. I think those are just different levels.
Is dementia or is Alzheimer's hereditary? Can I get past
I think it's a sugar thing. Sugar on the brain.
Like you hear different things, like people say drinking out of an aluminum can cause Alzheimer's. Like if you drink a lot of canned sodas, or there's certain things linked to it. I can look up about the genetics, but this says dementia is an umbrella term for a cognitive decline, while Alzheimer's is a specific disease causing dementia, like 60 to 80% of dementia cases. And senile is an outdated, inaccurate term used for age-related mental decline.
Yeah, you'll see now, old bat. It's like, dang, it's okay.
Did I dementia that you can see now that I have Alzheimer's?
I feel like I had a joke somewhere that said, "Don't mention it."
Don't mention that.
But I don't remember.
I think you did on dad jokes.
Yeah, I don't remember what the setup was though.
Dimension.
Now that you said that, I was like, oh, I did have something.
And it's not inherited. It's like less than 1% of the cases are inherited.
Like a baby having it?
I don't think a baby, but like it.
If your parents had it,
My baby said, "When? Huh?
Which one of these nipples is mine? I don't want to suck on them.
Baby was confused.
Hey, are you what? Daddy, this ain't the nipples I be sucking on. I got it. This is your mom's.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Dementia baby is
Dementia baby. That's a great ass sketch.
So stupid.
That's a great ass sketch. Do you see the
baby always uses kidnapped?
Who are these people?
Well,
you are getting babysit. You see this sketch of they said 40 years from now, a trans man gonna wake up in a nursing home like, where's my cock? That's it. You reset back to when you was a man. It's like, so what is it, sir?
My name is Brian. I've been Brian for decades. You don't remember? Remember what? The transition?
You transitioned over.
No.
Are you saying a trans woman?
Yeah, I'm sorry. A trans woman waking up in a nursing home and going back to reset as when they're like, where's my cock?
No. I'm married to Teresa, and we had 3 kids. Yes,
That's so
you
wild.
were married to Teresa.
That's so
You
wild.
do have 3 kids. However,
You transition
you're
over.
Brianna now.
When did I transition over? Like 98.
You wake up tomorrow again. Where's my cock? 51st Cox.
51st Cox.
I hate y'all.
Oh
so much right
boy, that is wicked work.
51st Dicks is a great.
Oh man, golly, yo, that is wicked work.
Oh, that's dumb, bro.
now. Oh, and it's a rom-com?
It's a rom-com.
Oh.
Yeah.
Every day he wakes
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and
Where's my dick?
And his, her
Yep.
husband, if that's
Maybe.
has to make fall in love again,
No, it has to make him realize you chopped it.
it's gone.
it's gone and accept it.
Yeah. You're a woman now.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't see.
You're a wild.
That seems like a really big decision. Yeah.
Yeah.
You lived that way for like 20 years.
He resets to the point where she, I don't know.
Wow.
They?
Okay.
Safe bet is always they.
Yeah, they.
You can't go wrong with a good old they.
They are like, I need to finally make this first step and have sex with her for the first time. And it's like, oh, where's it at? What happened? Oh,
What if now that you had this you got your dick back, then you woke up like, where's my vagina?
Also, I want to see what a Beyond Meat look like.
What?
I want to see that. I mean that very specific and literal. I want to see a woman who transitions to a man.
You want to see the reconstructed.
I want to see how their Beyond Meat.
I'm sure you can
like.
find it online.
I'm sure I've never Googled it, and I want to see if it's pleasurable for both parties.
As in, you want to try?
No, come on, man.
Dion, just say you want to have sex with a dude.
No, I didn't say this.
Just say you want to have
first
sex
of all,
with a dude.
even if I said yes, it's still essentially having sex with a woman.
Hey, whatever you want to do is
I'm
fine,
not
bro.
judging. You know, I support friends.
I see you got the white wig on, you got
I
the little
support
black
you,
robe.
friend. Whatever. I support. I'm a supportive
You're
friend.
judging me.
Yeah.
You're part of the Supreme Court now.
I would
all of
love to have
sudden.
a gay best friend.
Come on, and you're almost there. Clearly.
I want to see the Beyond Meat, yo. I want to see what happens when
you're always love, buddy.
because I've
They
heard
support you in the chat too.
Look at that, lots of love.
Andy.
Everybody, put your rainbow flags in.
Come on, man, don't do this.
Let's all.
I've seen the reverse because I've seen. This is wild to think about.
You seen what reverse?
As in, I haven't visually seen it. I've seen the animation of how they create a man into a woman's genitals.
Wait. You seen the animation of creating a man's penis into a woman's vagina?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I say what they do is I can't even verbally say it without trying to be cool with it. This is the penis right here.
Oh, you're about to explain. Wait a second. This is
a whole different.
This is a kids channel. Hold on. What are you about to do right now?
So this is penis on the outside. They split this mug right down the middle.
Well, all right, that's enough.
I was really interested, Chaz.
No. All I saw was a hot dog being split down the middle. We're done here.
Here's a perfect example. Look. They like this. Look, they split that mug and then they just tuck that mug in. They tuck it in like this. No. They tuck it in all the way in until it's a tube like this. Yeah, you're all circumcised right there. So now that sleeve is on the inside like this, they sew it up so it has an end. They sew this up right here. You see the sleeve? They sew it up right here. Obviously, they can't get pregnant because they don't have the genitals. So they sew it up on the end so it has an end, right? So now the tube is this. This is the canal of the vagina now.
Okay.
So they can't have a clitoris. So what they do is flip and bring back the sleeve, the tip of the head.
Got you.
The tip of the head.
But it's split in half.
Because they have to keep it. They have to keep it. They have to break it open. So they flip it around. So now it's like a flipped tube. And now the clitoris, the tip of the head, is back in the front like that.
Oh!
Yeah, and then they sew it back up right there. So now it's the tube for the sex and the clitoris right there.
Oh.
And a pee hole?
Huh?
And a pee hole?
The pee hole. The pee hole will have to be rerouted. Yep. Rerouted.
Chaz is so uncomfortable right now.
Man, when I saw that, I was all in. Like, they doing a lot. Just tell people we had to compromise on the sex.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
I see. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Somebody said Chaz in the hoodie is a perfect example.
Yo, that's nuts.
No, they don't have nuts. No more nuts. Nuts are gone.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it is wicked work. And then imagine being so enthralled in this person's visual, and they had to introduce him like, just before we get sexually involved, just know that I have a reconstructed vagina. He's like, cool. You got a little mommy makeover? No, as in my origin story.
I think it has a vagina, nigga. That is crazy. Yo, that's.
The unfortunate thing is,
they split it open down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh.
The unfortunate thing, they don't have self lubricant, so they have to add lubricant, and also it can't clean itself, so they have to douche every single time.
Jesus Christ.
They have to douche every single time because it will just sit in there because it's a pocket.
What is your IG algorithm, like your feed? Like, this is crazy stuff.
I love it.
Hey, damn, be having wild stuff on. Anytime I've glanced, there's always a dick on there every single time. There's some kind of meat. It might be reconstructed meat, but I
just enjoy learning the human body. That's it.
Yo, that's crazy. I didn't know they did all that.
Yeah. And but all that to say,
I just thought they just like chopped it off, opened a little slit, and it was like, hey, there you go, man. It's just a hole.
No, you got to have
nothing gets wasted.
Yeah. And I'm actually really that's the whole thing point of me saying is I want to see the reverse. I want to see how would a former now woman
a woman transitioning to a male.
Yes. How would they take it back out? Or could they even work? Or how would they have the peen? Or will it be like, hey, we're going to insert a detachable peen?
You got to give it up to science. Like, science is pretty impressive. Like, to come up with the ways to allow people to exist in, the ways that they feel like they were actually born to exist. Like, the technology that allows that to happen is incredible.
I'm like, how many surgeries went wrong? To find
no.
How many dicks had to suffer to find the right?
Like cows and other things first before they tried it on humans.
No, I feel bad
For the cow and the monkey. Like, what are you
poor
doing?
bulls. He's like, split this right down the middle. Oh my god.
We support you, Dion.
There you
Look at
go.
that.
Rainbow flags, baby.
Insane.
Bring the rainbow flags out for Lack, baby.
Yeah, out of control.
Oh my god. Lack said he wants to do a new dude.
I did not say that.
Old
I did
dude.
not say that.
A transition.
Shout out to Alonzo, man. Appreciate your support, brother.
It's crazy. I didn't know they did all that.
I was watching the podcast. I'm really into sex education, and this sex expert was like, because this guy was like, can you tell us some stories about some penis extensions and how does it work? And
like a surgery?
Yeah. How does it work? And she was like, I've had more bad stories than positive stories. And because the connection of your arousal to your penis is very sensitive. Because you've had some times where you can't get hard.
Never happened to me, but continue. For the regular folks out there.
Okay, for women, I'm sure there's times you didn't get wet as you wanted to. But to have that connection is so sensitive because it's literally just like you have to add an extension either on the base or the tip.
Okay.
Preferably the base so it can actually come out. Like,
okay.
Notice I had the girth like this because that's how your boy works.
Because that's how I am, baby.
The girth was that like this, like that. So you either have the base or the tip. And they said now they're starting to go more of the base because it's more sturdy.
How many has to go wrong?
Yeah.
But they're like, you know what? We got to try this again.
And then they said just from the connection of muscle tissues, the nerves, sometimes they start growing down or grow to the side or crooked like a knuckle. Like they just grow odd because the basis is there and the connected is like just the nerve endings just kind of make it into a different angle. So
Bro,
I'm like, man,
that's crazy.
What sort of insecurities and money? How much money do you have to have? Is like I have to have a larger peen to be appreciated because if I'm not comfortable with my peen size, I will just make more money. Or you're going to be happy with what I got.
Is this kind of, and I don't know if this more applies to young, not black men more so, but are y'all familiar with like the terms like looks maxing and
looks maxing?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more.
So basically it's you have the manosphere. That's where a lot of people exist in like online communities. That's usually very like anti-feminism, very misogynistic.
Okay, wait. A manosphere.
Manosphere.
Manosphere is what now?
An online community, a collection of places where you get a lot of talk about like very pro-male,
like some of those podcasts.
Like those podcasts are considered part of the manosphere.
Okay.
And from that, they're noticing this rise of looks maxing, where guys are we'll talk about basically the urge to look and feel better physically and more superior. So it could be as simple as like skincare, but some of these people go on surgeries. We talk about getting height surgeries, bone smashing, where people are actually taking hammers and like smashing their cheeks and stuff to get more like sculpted and things like this. It's a bunch of like young white men stuff, but I don't know if like our kids are a part of it or not. But when you talk about like elongating your penis and all these type of things, I'm like, does this come out of like, has these insecurities just been running deep and now people are like, and this is how you fix it? Like, is it, I don't know if this is a rise in an issue that we're actually seeing.
A rise.
Hello.
I don't know. I don't think I've heard of, like, I've heard of the elongating just from us making jokes and stuff like that. I didn't even know there was a real, I think we joked about like Dr. Miami doing dicks or something like that once upon a time, but I don't know how popular this surgery's got. I've seen black people. I've seen maybe a couple black dudes do the heightening thing. I've seen that. I don't know how many people have done it, but yeah, I have seen. I want to say maybe like
that really sucks, man.
2 different examples of. as a 5'7" dude, I get it. People make you feel like shit when you're not the average 5'9" height, or you're not 6 foot.
Yeah, I did a couple hours ago. Excuse me, little man.
Yeah, you sure did.
I was there. I witnessed it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just have an extreme amount of self-confidence. So I don't know if it doesn't ever hit me the same way, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who are. I gotta assume, bro, most people with my height, hair, and weight would not be as confident as I am.
Right.
I'm supposed to be in a basement, my parents' basement, just hating on women from a distance.
I think if I get 2 back-to-back women saying, "Yeah, this is not worth it," they see the visual of my peen, I would be crushed on the third.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I'm comfortable with my size, she's like,
you gotta have crazy personality.
Stop it.
You gotta have crazy personality or crazy money.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta be like, this is so nice.
Right. Because if I was hitting threes, like I'm batting 1,000, 10 women, 11 and 12 was like, I don't know what women you've been with, but this ain't it. I'm like, well, maybe I don't know what type of porn stars you're working with. Number 12 comes, she's like, yo, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm like, did I just luck out with the first 10? Now
you can't luck out with the first 10. That's a good streak.
Yeah.
Now you're having bad luck.
So here's the thing. Speaking of lucked out, my first 2 women had extremely large clitorises. I told you this, right?
Yeah.
So that's considered lucked out. And then from there on, I maybe had like 2 other ones with the numerous women I've had sex with. Yeah. So I definitely lucked out, as in like this is normal. So I could possibly have had.
Yeah, because the first elongated clitoris I saw, I was like, whoa! What the hell is that?
He said, what is it? He said, I'm going to tell you, I'm Bruce. What is it? Oh, I'm so turned on. I'm so turned on. Where you got friends?
Oh shit!
Oh boy. CMD callback joke.
That's wild.
Dion M. Lack, and the M stands for meat. Get it? Dion like beyond because he's gay now. Huh? Nothing? Anybody? All right. I'll see myself out. Oh boy.
Oh, that's a lot, bruv.
Little thumbs, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it looked like a piece of candy corn. And I was like, yo, what is this thing?
Yeah. I actually like it. I see the first girl.
Tracks.
Huh?
Tracks.
Come on.
Yeah, everything all tracks.
All the gay stuff. I seen a girl can do like this to that mug.
Yeah.
That mug was like this.
I'm kind of worried about you.
That mug was like this. I said,
oh. Dan said, can you put it in? Make it move around and
hold my arms like this.
Yes, I just got this surgery. Check this out. I know you can put it. Yo, splitting. I can't get over that. The split right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the video.
I'm never gonna. Anytime I have a hot dog, I'm just gonna think of that. I'm like, that's crazy, bro.
I heard this statement because we were talking about modifications and stuff. So pretty much somebody said that like we're at the first time in history women are able to like men for their personality, and that's why like relationships are striking out. So men are having to like, because
women are making their own money,
making our own money. We don't need to settle or just survive. So it's like, if you ain't got it used to be like, it didn't matter. Like, we're going to accept whatever man we got to accept for survival. And now women are like,
Right.
And so now it's like men feel like triggered, like they have to do all the physical appearance stuff or whatnot. And I mean, like, I feel like we're of a different generation, so it might not be applicable, but I don't know if y'all see it with friend groups or whatnot.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't think I've seen a lot of, what'd you call it? Looks
maxing or anything we're talking about.
Like, it has a name for everything.
It's a name for everything. It's annoying. And then like, you'll notice that there's always something maxing, you know, like when people hop on a trend, it's going to be like, but this one is looks maxing. And But I mean, like we talking about, like the elongation of the penis, getting taller.
Yeah.
We went through a period of time where it was like metrosexual for men doing all the face.
Right. Getting pedicures and manicures and
stuff.
facials. Yeah.
Or, you know, like
eyebrows and
and then so it's like men are is there a pressure that men feel to now attract women on a similar level that women have felt since?
I don't know. I've been saying this for a long time that these dudes want to be women so bad. That's what I've been saying for the longest. There's just not a lot of meaning of what I think once upon a time meant to be a man. I think that's going away. I don't necessarily see even because women are making more money. I just think it's because there's a lot of bitch ass niggas. That's all. That's all it is. I just think there's a lot of dudes. You know what I think is interesting? Here's my theory. When I see men who need to understand somebody's reasoning, I always feel like they were raised by women.
And good or bad?
It's annoying to me because then I go like, hey, dog, what is happening? But that's usually how I can tell if somebody's majority raised by a woman or not, by like a guy, is if they have to understand the why behind something. Because as a dude, when I see a woman who has something I may not understand, the why doesn't really matter. And this is where guys get caught up, is because if a woman says, like, for example, I dated this girl before who said it hurt her feelings if there was dishes in the sink. And to me, that was very stupid. I was like, how can dishes in the sink hurt your feelings? Like, this is dumb. And then it took me like a long time to realize like it didn't really matter. It was never really about the dishes, right? It didn't really matter that the dishes wasn't the actual thing that made her upset. It was how it made her feel, right? So when I see this, when I see that from men, I go like, oh, this nigga was raised by women, because this shouldn't even really be a thing that we have to discuss. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've seen that.
It's a lot.
Numerous times.
Ready for it?
Yep. No, I am not.
Chaz didn't know.
I sent it to you, Chaz.
No, I am not ready for it.
I sent it to you.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know what we were getting into.
Yeah.
Do y'all think metrosexual thing was more of a white guy thing? Because black guys always been into their hair clothes. I feel like metrosexual was more of a black thing earlier. I think the black sex symbol. Well, I mean, there's definitely been white sex symbols, so don't get me wrong here. But my only knowledge is of like the 90s to 2000s of. Because that's what I remember. It was like the metrosexual was like 2000s.
Prince was the first metrosexual.
Had to be.
He's no one ever questioned. They did question sexuality, but we never was like, he's definitely gay.
No one cared.
Right. The fact he came to the concert with the butt out,
and he always had the baddies too.
Yep, he had the updo. Another person that we just kind of allowed immature. They had every 90s haircut. They had finger rolls. They had the bob. They had
we got it
right. We got all the haircuts. They had the updo, the French roll. They had perms.
Those bobs were on point when they had the bobs going on.
Right. We just like, yeah, they're immature with their choices.
See, and then so I'm always like, you know, and it could have been the whole. See, I don't believe in toxic masculinity. I don't believe that's a real term. I know a lot of people feel like it is, but I just feel like there's a spectrum of femininity and there's a spectrum of masculinity. I don't feel like either one is toxic. I feel like there's different times for different things. You know, I think there's times where it's trying to be soft with my daughter, and then I think it's time you gotta go whoop a nigga's ass. You know what I mean?
I disagree.
There's times. There's times where it happens. If somebody came in my house and they're ready to rob and murder.
Not to that point, but like I do think there could still be a toxic masculinity, just like there could be anything that's like that can be used to oppress somebody.
Oppress somebody.
Yeah, like the tools or the certain thought patterns that in toxic masculinity that they're supposed to be like a dominance over women, or you know, akin to like some forms of patriarchy.
See, because I feel like sometimes there are though. Sometimes there's this whole thing about men are supposed to lead, right? And there's this whole thing about, but even when men leading their family, there's other times when men have to learn to be followers of other men. Right. And these things all come in time. So then it becomes a thing of like, which I hear women also go like, well, they want a man to lead. So then it's like, well, okay, well, if a man's leading and you're not doing what you're supposed to do in the following sense, then there's a reprimand for that. Not have to be abusive.
That's what I'm saying. It can become abusive, and
sure.
that's when.
But then
it's
but then you're an ass. So when is it being like, well, nigga, you're just an asshole?
I'm saying this. So you have entire institutions that's like, this is a woman's role. This is what a man's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
That also, like, you know, there's a lot of different cults and stuff, like, to the point that it's like disenfranchising women. Like, women can't have work, women can't leave because you can't get divorced, and men get away with doing like cheating, beating, and all those things. And the women in those communities are with like 5 and 6 kids, no job, no education, can't leave. And so they're like, there's communities that actually breed this form of what we'll call toxic masculinity in that case, which is abuse of power. And so I'm saying, I think it exists. I think we overuse the word, but I don't think that then negates its existence.
I feel like these are different terms in general, but everything gets thrown under, when you say like it exists, but I feel like everything gets thrown under this toxic masculinity. Because I'm like, man, if me and my homies make fun of each other, sometimes it's out of love. Sometimes it is because I'm challenging you. You know what I mean? I don't ever think of any of it as, I've never seen it as, there's bullying, which I've never seen as toxic masculinity because women bully also. So then we have to call it toxic femininity, right? Which would be bullying. And then I'm like,
that's
when
like
is
calling something white face, but continue.
Well, I'm just saying. So when is it just bullying?
Yeah, I think there's bullying.
So but then it's like, okay, now is there bullying within toxic masculinity? It's like, well, okay, well, here's the point here. I'm like, I don't know, but I say the same thing with I don't believe there's toxic femininity. I feel like some people are just assholes, and I go like,
and that's very well true.
Well, where do we separate it?
We talk about discipline, right? I believe in discipline.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes that might include spanking, but there is points of things that's abusive, like
for sure,
your kid.
For sure.
So you can't say like a thing doesn't exist because everything doesn't fall under that spectrum. Like abuse, physical abuse exists,
right? But if I abuse somebody because I'm a man, it's toxic masculinity instead of just being abusive.
I think that toxic masculinity could contribute to that form of like why you're abusing.
Oh yeah, I disagree.
Because it's like, why do you feel that you have to do this? What mindset, what conditions, what things have you learned?
The only reason why I would disagree is because women can do it too. So
absolutely.
So then I don't understand why that one's a masculine abuse.
You sound like white people who say, "Why can't I do white face?"
What do you mean?
It's acknowledging
it's different when we know there's a historical context of this, right? I understand there's a historical context, but it's not that women aren't ever been abusers or ever been bulliers. That's bullying. That's always been a thing, right?
Yeah. Just like we know that there can be prejudice against white people in the Black community.
Sure.
But we don't sit there and say that's racism or reverse racism. We don't use that term.
I would never use a reverse racism term.
Right.
But I don't feel like they're in the same thing here.
Toxic femininity for that reason.
But there is toxic femininity, right?
There could be.
What's that word? Toxic femininity, right?
Is
there not?
I feel like there could be conditions in which women have been taught to.
Hold on, I'm confused here. Yay or nay? Is there toxic?
I'll say no.
Femininity. Okay.
There's no reverse racism. There's no toxic femininity.
Okay.
Yes, I'll stand on that hill.
This is now. Now I understand where this is coming from. Okay, there is definitely toxic femininity. If there's toxic masculinity.
Well, tell me what toxic femininity is.
It would be the same thing. It would be being bullied, being abusive.
No, it doesn't exist in the same spectrum.
What do you mean?
Like, there could be like, I would say
there's definitely abusive women.
There are abusive
who abuse
women.
Children.
Talk your talk, Twills.
That's not contributed through like a feminine lens of what it is to be a woman. That's contributing to these things. That's other things that contribute to somebody being a horrible person. But there have been whole cultures and things of this is what manhood looks like, and this is what men have to do that lead to abuse of power and the denigration of individuals within that community. That is completely toxic.
So what's a way that women bully other women that's not physical?
I mean, we'll talk about looks, each other's looks and stuff.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that's not necessarily coming from.
So there's a thing that women do that also make you feel ostracized, right? Right? Like if a man goes, "Oh man, straight up, me and you one-on-one," a woman go, oh, we're gonna X her out so she feels excluded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that not toxic femininity?
It's
Come
bad
on,
girl
man.
behavior.
What we talking about?
It's mean girl behavior, but I'm not.
Well, mean girl behavior would be toxic femininity.
Chaz, black men are the white people of like black society. You are giving me.
I'm asking.
But yeah, so what I'm saying is just like there can't be reverse racism. There can't be this reverse toxic femininity. It doesn't exist. We don't have women aren't given the same spectrum of power.
So you don't think black people can be racist?
No, I think we could be prejudiced to a group, but we have no power to affect systems that oppress people.
So this sounds like a definition thing to me.
Yeah.
That's a bar. We could definitely be prejudiced.
But like we systematically have no power to negatively impact.
So can women be toxic feminists to each other, but not to men?
We can be toxic. We can be toxic. Like I said, there's mean girl behavior. Absolutely.
Feels like that's a soft way of saying toxic femininity, 12s.
I'm sorry, Chaz.
I'm just saying.
I have to disagree.
Why can't we just be mean guys? So it's boys being boys.
And that's part of the problem.
I agree with you.
Yeah, the boys being boys is what leads to
I agree with you.
like that. But girls being girls don't lead to that. That's something else. You know what I'm saying? Like girls being girls is not the things that jeopardize and terrorize other individuals or other groups of people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's actual assaults and hate and like ways that women have been oppressed by men. Let
me ask you a question. If me, you, and Dion, we went around, every white person we saw, we beat them up purely because we were white, right? They were white. Everyone. We're not racist though. We're
discriminatory and rude, but we have no power to oppress a whole group. We've hurt some people based on some hatred for sure.
Do y'all agree with Chaz? Do you guys agree with Twilla in the group in the group chat? They're definitely.
I agree with Twilla most of the fact, except for the definition of what becomes toxic masculinity. Because I go, well, hey, if I say, because then I go like, okay, well, we're talking about comparing a patriarchy to being a white racist, right? To being in a white triarchy, right? Does that work? Can we coin that? White triarchy?
White triarchy?
Yeah. But like I said, I never believed that there is a word of toxic masculinity because of that.
I looked this up. Toxic masculinity refers to harmful, rigid societal norms forced upon men, emphasizing dominance, aggression, and emotional suppression. Toxic femininity involves harmful, stereotypical feminine behaviors like extreme passivity, submissiveness, and self-silencing to cater to male validation. All toxic femininity exists because of masculinity.
That's horseshit. What about toxic femininity towards each other? The man sounds like it was to men, right?
To men and to everybody.
But no, that's not what that said.
It says emotional suppression. It doesn't say. It says it's forced. Toxic masculinity refers to harmful, rigid societal norms forced upon men. Emphasizing dominance, aggression, and emotional suppression.
To men.
No, not to men.
That's what it just said.
Suppressing. Men aren't suppressing other men.
Men suppress other men all the time.
Men this type of aggression so they can oppress others and suppress other people.
Men suppress men all the time. It's very much it's the same thing when we used to be in football. If there was freshmen,
we're being tough on them. We're teaching them how to be men.
No,
it's
just
be
like
men how to be men. That's the thought behind it.
Not in high school.
No,
you're not men.
No, in high school you're just being a dick.
Okay.
But once you as like now, if I had a son, it would be a big
masculine energy. Is like, and I think it is toxic towards men for sure. That's why I said everybody.
But my thing is the women one wasn't toxic for women. It was toxic. It was out of repression for men.
It said behaviors like extreme passivity, submissiveness, and self-silencing.
Right.
To cater towards men.
Right. So where's the one for women to women?
That's what I'm saying. It's not that.
So my thing is it goes on definition. I go like, okay, so masculine toxic. This is getting too hard to say. Masculine. What's the word?
Masculinity.
Toxic masculinity goes to men, and female damn it. I'm getting all
toxicity.
these. Yeah, it goes on to men also. So where's the women on women crime? Huh?
Or women on women porn.
I
This is
think
for
it's
me.
like an internalized misogyny that you then would have towards yourself, like towards other women group. So like kind of what we see, like when we talk about, if we go to the greater, this isn't the exact same definition, but when we always talk about like the 92% of Black women that supported Kamala Harris versus the 43%, 46% of white women that supported her.
Mhm.
It is like white women are always serving against their own interest.
Mhm.
And like carrying water for the patriarchy. So it's kind of like that thing of like, this is the type of, it exists in a pool to uphold systems.
This is the first time I actually heard that. I thought toxic femininity was always a thing. Like you're the one I'm hearing now. I'm just like, oh, this is not a thing.
Yeah.
So this is news to me. I'm like, wait a second. I thought this was a thing. I thought this was like, here's this version for men and here's this version for women. And you're like, no, we don't do that. We were mean girls.
Yeah.
That
I did not
sounds
know.
like-
I found out very recently that prejudice and racism is extremely different. I thought it was like another word, another phrase of it, but I didn't realize how different they are.
Mhm.
Because-
But also, I've seen different definitions of what racism is.
Yeah.
Talk
Like
about
people will argue.
I
that-
thought the one Twitter sound like that's the Black version.
Yeah, people will
That's a hard
absolutely
definition.
argue that Black people can be racist towards other groups. I think we can say racist things. We've seen like or espouse racist ideologies, but the fact that we can't.
Did we do this on here? Did we talk about all what it would take to be considered racist? I was like, if you were like in an all black, if I was a white dude in an all black town, right?
Mhm.
And I worked for like a plant that was Black owned,
Mhm.
right? And all my coworkers are Black, and I get less hours, I get paid less, all because I'm white. And then I was like, is that racist? Because you have all the power.
Mhm.
And then it was like, yeah, but you can always get out of the town and still be somebody else. Because then I was like, well, what would it take to be
Well,
considered?
if he's economically oppressed, he can't just get out of town. Like, it's not that easy. We know
Mhm.
that there's systems that function against him. And in that example, I feel like
that was here because then I was like, well, so then can Black people be racist if we have all those things? And it's like, yes, they can be, but it's not a thing where they are. Like this is why I love what Drewski did, right? Like I love what Drewski did because not only was it to me, I go like it's brave and stuff, but then there white people got upset. White people are like, well, how would you like it if we went and did white
Do
face? Right. And I'm like,
Do it.
hey, you guys can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
There's always some kind of Drewski has to face his own consequences,
yeah.
which didn't seem like a whole lot.
Mhm.
And if a white person doesn't have to face their own consequences, which you're allowed to do,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, when does it become like, okay, this is racist or this is like not racist? Like because and I'm not like, do you remember Doughboy I feel like Doughboy's take was terrible. Like Doughboy and his was like, how it should be fine or it's not
Right.
racist. And I'm like, the historical context definitely means
Everything.
Yes.
Right.
Because there was a reason why they did blackface when we had Black people available.
Right.
It's like you guys could have just got a Black person.
Yeah.
He said, no.
No.
And we was the clown, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it was literally to exclude them from doing such a thing.
Right. And this is where Mickey Mouse came from.
Mickey Mouse is blackface?
Yeah.
He's not just a mouse?
No. Remember that the whole visual of that sort of cartoon is a mockery of blackface. That's why I think they had the white gloves, because they didn't want to paint their hands. They just had those gloves on just to kind of quickly do the makeup and stuff. So the whole blackface, the whole and then remember there was a version of
I always thought Mickey was white.
There's you can find old cartoons.
the old one was all black with the big lips.
Of Mickey?
It was the big lips and the face right here, like it was like white, and then the big lips, and then they had like this character. It's like then they converted that little character into a mouse.
He started making money.
Right.
They were like, oh, we need to save this thing.
I think I was gonna say to that.
So he was Mickey Nigga first. And then
Nigga Mouse.
Stop it.
NIG
GTA.
GTA
Wow.
MOUSC.
Oh, God. You about to say something to us?
Yeah. So to the whole point of like what's considered racist, I think a lot of people, we're at a time in history right now where like we're actually seeing that pendulum swing back. Like there were so many things that they did to try to correct racism, like the affirmative action and enrolling in schools and the Voting Rights Act, and we're seeing all of that type of stuff get struck down because people are like,
there's a racist in office.
Well, it's a racist in office, but then you have like conservative people like your Charlie Kirks who would have argued that like certain things, all these rules that were then put in place to erase racism effectively were more racist because now you're upholding racist, you're using racial practices to justify racial corrections. And so then that's like, if you looked at like the part of the Voting Rights Act that was struck down this past week, the justices that were in favor of that were pretty much like, yeah, you can't argue that the intent of gerrymandering was racism, so we can't say that you know, like we need this law to uphold whatever. So we're seeing that pendulum swing back, and people who for a long time has disagreed with how we came back from the civil rights and all these things that were used to allow Black people to help us essentially try to even the playing field. It's like, just like, yep, y'all had enough time. Hope y'all figured it out. If you ain't figured it out, good luck.
I got some sad news.
What's that?
To ask you, Chaz, did you press record?
And not on there either.
Not even on there either.
That was me.
In my head, I was like, that's not red. And I'm sure Chaz didn't press record. We just sat down and started talking. And I was like,
a great conversation.
Yeah, I mean, we still got the live. But yeah, Chaz was up there the whole time. And I said, this is not being recorded at all. We did the whole card situation. Chaz never pressed record. I never moved.
Yeah. And as Chaz put that in there, I was like, I need to press record as soon as he sits down. And I did on the thing.
Yep.
I just assumed that.
As soon as I seen that mug green, I said, shit.
Well,
this live is
live, huh?
Yeah. This is the live.
This
live right here can be audio pulled and visually.
But the audio is good, Chaz. The audio is great on this.
She got it in her ears.
Damn it!
Was it my fault?
No, it's not. No, it's my fault.
The audio is wonderful.
1,000% my fault. I was right there. I put the card in.
Yeah, and it just hit me as soon as I saw that mug green. I was like, oh, it hasn't been recorded yet. So now I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. I'm talking to me. You goddamn idiot.
Well, we got to do it all over again, folks.
No.
This hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I haven't moved at all.
No, I can just take it from the live, but
yeah.
But still, bro, come on. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a failure, bro.
Phenomenal
I was
episode.
feeling so good. We were having a great combo.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Pushing 2 hours. As soon as I seen 2 hours, I said, oh, this is a good episode. And I said, I don't remember when. What was that? Did you do the thing, Twills?
What's
that?
Another thing that Twills told me that I said, she's super smart when it comes to this stuff. So one time I had betrayed her on something, like I had bought some cookies that she's betrayed her. I betrayed her. And she was like, where is this from? And I was like, I bought it. She was like, I told you it's my favorite cookies. Why would you do that? And then she just said, eat to brute. And I was like, what? What does that mean? Tell him what it means.
And you, Brutus, which is from
And you, Brutus?
Yeah, from the play Julius Caesar. And it was like when Brutus
betrayed him. As like you stab in the back.
Yeah.
He's like,
so
it's like all these like people were stabbing him, and then Brutus like, he said, to brute, like you, my homie. So she just randomly said that, and I was just like, I don't know what that means. And then every time I see it pop up, I'm like,
you know what? I got to give a shout out to Mrs. Martha Moore, who was my high school teacher. I had her for honors 10th grade English, AP European history, and honors 11th grade history English. And this woman, antediluvian and et tu Brute.
You stuck with you since then.
Those are the things. That was my teacher. That's the one teacher that like let me cut up in class and then didn't let the other girl. I told you she was like, she told the other girl to stop talking. It's like, but Twilla's always talking. And she was like, but Twilla's funny.
Is there anything
I'd be like, oh,
is there anything that from high school that was like, this has changed my life? This phrase, this quote, this words of wisdom that like my teacher told me that stuck with you. Is there anything besides your antediluvian?
Antediluvian.
Yes.
You added a B in there, was it?
Yeah. Well, I was going from the Greek.
Just lesson wise, my high school theater teacher, when it was coming to like auditioning and being a presence on stage, I had a huge audition, and she was just like, first of all, take your tone down a little bit, because I used to be very high pitched when I would get on stage. Like I would talk up here in a higher register, like I do sometimes. And she was like, speak from the diaphragm, plant your feet, and be confident. And like, when I say I got that audition, I nailed it. And it was just like one of those things. I always like, whenever I have to like do public speaking, Miss Kathy Bergen, may she rest in peace. Always Mama B.
What you got?
Probably just some coaches. I remember whatever football play, I was trying to tell my coach something. Yeah, this dude just looked at me and he was just like, just say it won't happen again, and that's it. And I was like, won't happen again, coach. And he was like, get back out there. And I've never ever had like
any issues with him.
Yeah, because I was like, man, let's do it. And then he was like, just say it never happened again and go back out there. And I was like, oh, and I get to save all the apologies and shit.
I do remember this recycled quote that my theater teacher told me, which was also my football coach. So he was very physical with me. And then me being a character on stage in the stage play Dreamgirls, he punched me with 2 fists on my chest. Stop acting and act. I was so confused.
Because you think he's about to say, stop acting and just be.
Yeah. And I was like, I was so confused. I was like, my chest hurt. And he was like, stop acting and act. I said, okay. And then somebody else next to me was like, just calm down. Just, the words. But for some reason, it hit me afterwards. I was like, stop trying to be this character and be the That sounds wild.
It's not. Yes, it does sound wild to hear, but yeah. He's just like, you're doing way too much.
Yeah, right. Like
be in the moment.
Yeah.
And my wrestling coach used to say that that pain is weakness leaving the body.
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
Yeah, it was a very sick place.
Yeah, sick.
You would be in pain or something. He was like, good. You should be thanking the pain. You should love that pain. That's weakness. Like, he's like, you'll never be this weak again. You'll never. That was his thing. He's like, that point of weakness, whatever pain you just felt, you'll never feel that again.
Coach, my arm broke.
That's the most pain you ever feel in your life is right there. If you can handle that, you can be able to handle the next thing. People like, all right, nigga.
I remember this wasn't in high school, but this was on the set of Caught in the Shadows. Rich has said, hey man, you gotta chase your dreams, man. Because if you don't, somebody's gonna hire you to help chase theirs. And I was like, oh shit. And that mug always stuck with me.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, that hurts. Like, hey, you ain't doing nothing with your dreams, man. Come over here and help me chase mine.
Here's a couple dollars.
Right. You are sitting on so much talent.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna chase yours. So let me go and bring you over here.
I'm trying to think of something a teacher said to me, man. I don't want to say that I didn't have like good teachers. I was a terrible student. So I just don't really remember things that like stuck with me like that a teacher said. I remember way more coach stuff than teacher stuff.
I remember the insults my coach said. You should have been a lab rat.
Damn.
You should have been shot on the curtain.
That was great.
He's like, I hate that you exist.
Yeah, my coach said, "You guys," we was wrestling. He's like, "You guys are getting ridden like a bunch of rubber fuck dolls." Yeah. And then you couldn't laugh. You were like, "Don't laugh."
The if we had the sort of rights, if we had the sort of rights that we have today, our coaches would be under the prison.
Izzy thinks her basketball coach is mean, and I'm like, you have no idea how nice this guy is.
Yeah,
because I would be a lot meaner.
She basketball.
Yeah, she's playing basketball now.
How do you feel about coaches being really passionate while your child is playing to the point they're cussing them out on?
How old are they? It just depends on the age.
Yeah,
the age makes a difference.
I watched. I can't think of I'm calling him my nephew. This is my daughter's friend. He's maybe 13, 12. And he's like, Jonathan, get your ass back over here.
Oh, yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're old enough for a good cuss out.
Yeah, no, and I'm just like, and I was like, parents are here.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking to my nephew, but he was just like, get over here. How'd you get outside? We practice this shit.
That's what drives you nuts as a coach.
Right.
Shit that you know. Right. Like,
so, and in my head, I was like, you are very bold to be doing this in front of the parents. Because parents, like, we don't even cuss at my house.
Man, my mom was trying to, I remember once she wanted to talk to coach about cussing, and I was like, please don't. Like, please don't do that. Like, you don't just, this is already bad. Because then I got to live with this.
Right.
Like, no.
Oh, your little soft ass mama.
Yeah. Mommy ain't here to save you now, is she?
I think the generations would be different if if they had, like this little helicopter, everybody gets a prize type.
Oh, it's too much.
Sports, I hate it.
It's too much.
I hate, like, you have to learn that you're not always going to win everything or be good at everything. And I do think there's a time to talk gentle and, like, respect kids as human beings. But I do think there's something about, like, sports and in that moment and just learning to be, as you're, like, learning discipline and things like that, to hear, like, that tough love and that harsh language. Because, like, me, I was not the kid for it. Like, you couldn't talk to me crazy. I would cry. But I think, like, I probably needed that balance from somebody that wasn't my parents. Like, put me in, like, track or something, like, where I could hear that and toughen me up so that, like, I could have that discipline to go all the way on certain things.
Right.
My brother was huge in sports, and Lanston's like one of the most disciplined people you'll meet to, like, this day. And I think it just kind of helps shape a person into, like, who they are and what they do and how they handle things in life.
It's why if you ever hear me, I think I just did it. I'll call myself an idiot. I'll say all these mean things to myself, but it's only to hype myself up. But, like,
but to have a coach talk to your child like that, that's what I'm saying.
No coach is gonna say anything that I wouldn't already said to Izzy. My thing is be her first coach. And I think one thing other is to, like, what I talk to Izzy a lot about is the mental side of stuff. That's why you got to be tough. I'm like, you can't let everything that you hear affect you. You have to get what's you're supposed to get out of it. Because if a coach yells at you, there's something else he's trying to tell you. And the people who don't get it sit the bench. Right?
Yeah.
So if a coach is like, hey, you got your head up your ass out there, you got to know what he means.
Right.
He's not literally saying hands in your ass. He's saying you're missing plays, you're missing assignments. You got to figure out in real time, like, what you're missing and what you're supposed to do. And he's done by the time you get to the game, he's done all the coaching.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's not like there's anything else to tell you in the game. So he's like, I'm not and then you might come off the side, and you might get but there's that balance too. Because if you get off, that same coach who's gonna cuss you out is gonna hype you up the most also.
Yeah.
As soon as you get off, he's like, that's what I'm talking about. Right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I want you to do every time. Y'all see that? You play like that. And everyone's like, yeah, all right. You need that balance.
I say that would never worked on me. I remember playing, like, basketball, being in gym class and being good at certain sports. The gym teacher was always like, I need you to be on the volleyball team. I need you to play on basketball team. So the one time I went out for basketball and they were doing all these drills and I was like, oh, this is crazy. I don't want no parts of this. And he was just like trying, I guess, to hype me up. And I was like, your yelling is not working. I'll go back to theater. I'm good.
Around this.
I don't have to. And surely the next day, like, my dad bought me new sneakers and everything. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Right.
I'm gonna go be in the play.
Yeah.
Y'all sound crazy.
And Twilla squeaking out through the play, out through the theater floor. Squeaky, squeak, squeak.
But a theater coach can yell at you too.
Mama B.
You know your marks. What are you doing?
Would never.
Yeah.
Would never.
She would never. Her and
yelling is good
Mr.
for
Patrick
kids,
would
man.
never. And I probably absolutely needed it, but by that time in 10th grade, I hadn't received it. Like I was not a sport, I was a dancer. Like I'm used to like do this.
So if you're a coach for the basketball coach, be like, Twilla, boom cat, boom cat, boom.
Okay, gotcha.
You up here going boom bat, It's a boom cat, boom cat.
That makes sense.
Hey,
dance to me.
So both my children are very, very sarcastic. And I remember getting to a point of like yelling and arguing or disciplining them. They do the I know. I hate that. Don't cut me off when I'm disciplining you.
Yeah.
If I'm like, do we have this discussion? I know you're going to say the same thing. I got it. If you got it, you wouldn't do this.
Right.
She's like, oh, go ahead. Go. And I remember one time she did this like, I'm trying to leave and you talking like, and I was like, get back here. She's like, who are you? Like she had like, you're doing this, you're doing way too much.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, now you making it seem like I'm the problem and you are being, I'm trying my best to not to explain what really happened.
That's all good.
But she verbally did something wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we have to work on this because this is an issue.
Right.
And she's like, I know you said this before. If I said this before, why are you still doing it?
Because you haven't got it yet.
I was like, I couldn't just be like, you heard what they said.
Right.
Make sure you do it. Like
right.
I have to emphasize this, how important it is.
Right.
I think that child is a little bit more like me in the certain things, and I think it's just like in how you approach it. Like I know it takes more work to be that way, but it's more so like with that particular child, because I know what child you're talking about, is that it's more so like nobody likes to be disappointed. Like the fact, especially you talk to me like this lets me know that I disappointed you.
Yes.
So I need you, like, I hear you and I feel bad and I understand. I know I messed up. Like I'm already hard on myself. And then hearing you just as disappointed.
Got to emphasize it.
But it's also like if you're coming from a place of like, hey, I see we're having issues on this. How can I help you? Like, how can we get, like, what can we do as a team to make sure this doesn't happen again?
You need one of these? Huh?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to respond. Like, I'm that
Right.
I'm the exact same way. I'm not going to respond well to that. I'll shut down before I hear anything else versus, and this is, you know me well enough to know.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example. I want you to be my dad. All right. So Twilla, tell me that 1 through 5 is wrong. Okay.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are all wrong.
Okay.
That's not right.
And then I'm like, all right, we're going home and we're driving home. And what would you say to me?
You got 1 through 5.
I know. I just heard her say it. You don't have to say it. I got it.
Well, why are you getting 1 through 5 wrong?
Why? She just told me why I got it wrong.
Okay, so what are you going to do next time to not get them wrong?
What? I'm going to do better.
What are you going to do better?
I'm going to try my best to do better.
What steps are actionable that you're going to take to do better? Right, you're going to go write down what you're going to do to get. That's what my daughter hates. I'll make her go write some stuff. Well, I don't have to write it down. Yeah, you'll write it down. You know what kids also feel like they're wasting their time?
Yeah. Yes.
I will waste this day.
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh, she hates it. I'm like, well, you just got to go sit down for what? Yeah.
I remember my girl was in her bed just texting away, and she's been there for like an hour. And I said, "You got any homework?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Let's do the homework first." And she was like, and she tried to reverse engineer. Like, "Hey," she said, "Hey, there is some heavy trash. Can you take out the trash for me?" As in, like, it really was heavy. It was a lot of stuff in there. I was like, yes, I can. I was like, but I need you to wash the dishes. And she was like, as in, like, why are you stacking things on top of me? And I was like, if I take the trash, you got to do the dishes. I mean, she could have did both of them, honestly. Yeah. But with this trash, if I poured it out, it was definitely like it would have bust. So I actually had to take stuff out and then do 2 bags. So I ended up taking the entire trash out because if I pull it out. And so all that to say, I was like, yeah, I can, but also do the dishes and your homework and take a, like, stop being on your phone. She had just like, And then the whole like not telling me that she's done and is going in her room. Now, did you do your homework? I did. But still talking on the phone. I was like, this nigga, you want beef. You could have been like, oh yeah, I did do that. I did.
Because it also makes you go like, oh, how much of an asshole do I have to be? I could cool off and be like, oh, okay. But I'm also like, now you're a kid. Yeah. You're still a kid. And my kid being a kid, Izzy is funny because she'll act like she'll go, okay, but if I already know this, then why do I have to do this? Not just simply because like I told you to do it, and that's just what it is. Here's what doesn't make sense to me, Papa. And I go like, oh, I would love for you to express this. It's not gonna make a difference. Yeah. But I love to hear you articulate this.
I can't wait till Izzy becomes a teenager. She's gonna drive you crazy.
Yeah, Izzy gonna be a problem.
She's gonna drive you crazy.
It's gonna be great though.
Her whys is going to push you to a place where, because I said so. I hate that we say that, but it really is like I don't have the time to flush out, and just it's because I said so. Like it was like why do I have to do it now?
I tell you this all the time too. Like when you're a kid and like you have to do what I tell you to do. Like you don't really get an option.
But where does it say that in the parent guide to say I have to do it right now?
Because there's consequences when you don't. And you can take the consequences. It is more, and you can do it. You can choose consequences. Yeah, that's up to you. And that's always that she gets up. Like that's your option. Yeah, you can choose consequences. What they talking about?
We got sometimes twills. You'll say all that, and their response is I don't know. And I get that IDK is just their quick instinctive response because they're not actually slowing down to think or reflect on that moment. Alonzo says she's just being a girl, Dion. My daughters have their moments like this too. I have 4 daughters, and trust me, they are crazy.
Drive me nuts.
Because I always hear that daughters trip in their teens and then they come back. That's what I hear. Yeah. Have you noticed this yet?
My oldest is really starting to engage with me. But my oldest is such a perfectionist. She's starting to kind of omit a few things to the point where she don't want to talk about her failures. She just wants to kind of like look perfect in my eyes. And I get it, but at the same time, I've never given her a reason to.
You tell your mom everything.
Of course, but not like when I ask her how her day is, like tell me everything. Honestly, I really do care, and she's making the effort of talking to me like at least 2 or 3 times a week. She's in college, and then my youngest is at that phase now where she's breaking up with me, and she'd rather go out with friends, movies, in the mall. Talk on her phone a lot. She's born and raised with the cell phone. So that little era right now is becoming very toxic. And I had to literally tell her, put your phone down while we're in the car together. We're going to talk. I know she's really big on breaking news. So I've been utilizing that sort of thing that she does on Instagram. And I'm like, what did you post in your stories? And she's informative. She's informing
Lauren LaRosa.
Yeah, she's informing me what happened. Like, oh, did you know that Meg Thee Stallion and I would say Cam Newton, Clay Thompson are broke up and now they're blah blah blah. I was like, why did you repost that one? Because I did not know that Clay Thompson. So now I'm like, why did you repost this as your story? So now she's like, not just doing it because everybody else is doing it. Yeah, so I'm like, now I'm actually talking to her while we're going to school and stuff, and
that's dope.
Put that phone down.
Yeah, I figured like I think my goal, of course, is kind of just be into what she's into, because like she's into this group Cat's Eye, and so
they have a horrible song out.
What?
I forget the name of it. I just heard it yesterday. It was so like lyrically just like,
man, there's this one line that it's like, eat zucchini.
I think that's the same song.
I was like, hey, turn this shit off.
You just said I'm trying to be into which.
Well, for the most part, I'll let her listen to a lot of stuff, because there's also one song that's like gang. And I'm like, wait a second, dude.
That's the song.
Yeah.
Why do you know this song? This is children's songs, right?
No, they're like a really. I know they're all Asian, but are they a Korean? But they're American.
I think there's a black girl in there,
Oh, maybe.
It's a K-pop fan.
Yeah, so that's all I knew.
The Netflix show.
Yeah, all I knew is that they're a K-pop.
Can I say this? Why is K-pop the only country that's taken off?
Because it's been around for a minute, you know, like they got their time.
But why is not China pop?
Like J-pop?
Yeah,
there is J-pop.
J-pop,
yeah.
Korean, like Chinese pop.
There is, but this one's the one taking off.
Pakistani pop. Why ain't got no
P-pop?
P-pop. P-popping on the headstand. P-popping.
Whole different thing would come up.
Yeah.
The Pakistanis were like, what is this? This is not supposed to be.
That P-pop.
Turn this off. It's not allowed in our country.
Oh, there's other countries, man. A-pop.
A-pop.
America pop.
Asia
pop.
Oh, I went to Afghanistan.
Yeah. You know, what else though?
I like to see Afghanistan pop and they're all fully clothed. Upside down, rolled up.
Do that thing up.
Oh, that's great.
I thought y'all was talking about I be yelling out gang gang.
Not that one.
No.
Yeah.
But still, so that's what made me upset because I was like, first off, I was like, do you even know what gang means? No.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, all these young girls who have never been in a gang environment are talking about some gang.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I was like, you got to understand what
do you know what
saying.
You the birthday is?
You the birthday?
You the birthday.
I don't know. You're
what
dope.
do you think it is?
You're the shit. This is you're the life of the party.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it means. I typed that to my daughter because it was like, hey, somebody on Instagram was like, somebody on Instagram and said, this is a new phrase that the young people are saying. So don't be caught off guard when they say it. So I typed it to my daughter and she said, Dad, you're old. And I was like, what? She was like, I was like, you the birthday. And then she was like, Dad, you spelled it out so phonetically. she said, you're supposed to just do the letter U, D-U-H, birthday,
great.
like no T, like birthday.
That's great.
I was like, nigga.
Sorry for using all my letters. Now Izzy's into bruh. They'll bro you to death. I had to limit her bruhs in the house.
Yeah.
And then what was she? She was something else she said recently. Oh, you know what she loves? It's kind of always funny though. She used to do something. She'd be like, "Fah!"
Oh boy.
And it's just always funny.
Yeah.
Like she did something wrong with her homework.
Yeah.
She was like, "Fah!" It's like, yeah, that's great. Fah! Yeah,
That's
damn, I'm old. I just typed it all out too. LOL.
That's funny.
No, not in the K-pop. But yeah, so I hear stuff like that. But I try to, and then like there was some Miley Cyrus song she was into, something about flowers.
I love that song. That's
yeah,
a good one.
yeah. So then I try to like know it with her.
Yeah.
You know, we try to have our duets. Yeah.
Do you think
so songs I roll my eyes on? I'm like, let me try to be involved because I like this shit is down.
Do you think if you put a camera up in front of your daughter and say, I'm giving you full access for a minute to get all your cussing out, you think she'll do it?
I don't know, man. She seems to be really aware of like words being bad, and I haven't really been like that. I told her there was adult words, but I had some shirt I had, it said like laugh your ass off on the back. She's like, there's a bad word on your shirt. And I was like, what? She's like, the A word. Or even with the music, if it has the E, she's like, oh, like who let the dogs out? Oh, it was one of those Black Eyed Peas songs. What's the one?
Several.
Yeah, it was one of their big hits. Anyways, it had the E for explicit. And she was like, oh, can you take this off my playlist? It has the E in there. So she's really a bit like she heard something that said the S word, and she was like, I'm so sorry, Pop. I'm so sorry. Like I was like, calm down. It's okay. She was like something she was watching on YouTube.
That was really nice of you for blinking that right here.
What?
The S word.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what she was, I'm in the kid mode, but so I don't know. I don't know if she would. She seems like, to her, I think it's a really bad thing or makes her a bad person. Like she cried. Some kid at school gave her the middle finger, and she cried. And I was trying to tell her, like, that shit ain't important.
I'm trying to find it. Did I send it to you, Twills?
Yeah, she sent that mess to me.
I'm trying to find it. But there was a video of a woman was like, all right, I'm going to set the camera up. And I know you're kind of upset, but I'm allowing you to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I've seen those videos.
And she's like, no, I don't want to. It's like, it's totally fine. I'm going to put the phone right here, and I'm going to walk away. And you can say whatever you want. And she's like, I don't want to, please. I don't want. You found it?
The one, the kids, something about the kids.
Okay, here we go.
Bitch ass nigga.
Good Lord.
Get the fuck. So here's what we're gonna do.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Okay, are you allowed to say bad words? No. Okay, well today.
She said all these bad words before.
Yeah.
Any bad word you want to say? No, I don't want to. No, it's okay. You're not gonna get in any trouble. You're still a super good princess, okay? No. It's okay.
She's on this trick.
Auntie's gonna leave it right here.
Oh, Auntie. Oh, boy.
You can say it's okay. You can say anything you want, okay? I'm closing the door. No.
It's okay. Is that camera gone?
Bitch. Bitch ass nigga.
Good
Get
Lord.
the fuck away from me. Right fucking now.
She has heard this.
Bitch. What are you fucking talking to? You wanna fight?
Yikes.
That girl's possessed.
The turnaround. Oh, she's back.
Yikes.
And I was like, I'm sure all children have that in them. I of course, they probably done it with friends. Both of my daughters, I haven't heard them myself, but they definitely told me they cuss around friends.
Right.
And I was like, listen, I've done it. I do it. Just know who your circle is.
Yeah.
Like, there are repercussions. There are freedom of speech, but it comes with a price. Like, just know that these become like an insult. And sometimes people are not as they don't receive it as just casual talk.
Yeah.
It might get to a point where you might get struck.
Yeah.
Know the difference between we're having fun with friends. No teachers or parents or somebody's around, because I want people to say, "Oh, that girl got a mouth on her."
Yeah.
Stay away from her. I don't ever want that to be my children of like, yeah, you talking about that foul mouth girl? Yeah, I don't want her at my house.
You're right.
You know?
Right.
I was like, I get it. You do it with your friends because you feel like it's cool. This is your young cigarette. This is your young little alcohol.
Might take this over you smoking crack.
Yeah.
Is this a crack, Dad?
Because there is a peer pressure when it comes to cussing too. As in you all kind of like everyone's talking. I remember my time, middle school, I did not crack.
I was the exact same.
I did not crack a cuss word, but it always became to a point where I kept bleeping myself in the because I was a character, and I remember like reenacting Friday, and I'm bleaking out all the cuss words, but they're laughing because I'm killing these scenes.
Right.
So it's like I'm really like giving it justice. and I remember that mug came out when I lost character. It was like put that gun down, son, and get knocked out like your father used to. And it was like I did the whole wrong scene. I was doing Friday.
Oh, you got knocked the fire out?
No, it was what up, Craig? What up, Red? I do want to spend Red's money. It was like God, what was it? It was the scene where I can't
call him out, Debo.
Yeah. Shut up, I knock your out too. So I was doing like that. I was doing that all the time. Shut up, I knock your out too. But I remember I can't think of what line I said. And I was like, and they was like, woo! And I was like, it slipped out. All through middle school. And I think right when I played football in high school, that's when you can't be like, get your butt over here. Nah. That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
Football is that pure aggression. It's all testosterone. Any thought I've ever went away in football is just kill.
And it really is an environment of like we're saying it, he's saying it, and you like, yeah. You like, I gotta say it, and you like, I feel free. My titties are out now. And
I was a big trash talker, bro.
Yeah.
Big. I was cussing cats smooth out on the field. I remember the referee was always like 92. Come on, man. My bad, ref.
Yeah.
He's a bitch though.
Yeah.
Want me to, ref.
Yeah.
Tell him not to be a bitch. I can't call him.
And it's nothing like being cussed out and you trying to
Then what?
There's nothing like being cussed out, but you can't rebuttal with a better sting. So you're being politically correct by trying to like, you shut your butt up too. Shut your fat ass up, nigga. Like you be quiet as well.
I will when you do.
You trying to Get the fuck out of here, nigga. All right, white man.
Because then you got black. All right, we see who the bitch is. You just got to fight. Oh, you got nothing to come back? All right. Man, nigga got me quick. Oh boy, came out of nowhere with the.
I made my daughter cuss on one time to help build her confidence, and it worked. Wow! I made her cuss. You got the back of her neck, like do it in front of the camera. Growing up and cussing with your parents is a good time.
I know nothing about that.
Not me neither.
Yeah, I can never do that.
The only time I ever cussed from my mom is I think somebody tried to yell at her, and it was my 0 to 10, or was it 0 to 60? Was very quick. I got a 0.2 0 to 60, and it was, bitch, who the fuck you talking to like that? My mom was like, oh, okay, Chaz, okay. We're okay. No, we're not.
If I was on stage and I'm doing my routine, and my late mother, who has passed away almost 15 years, just happened to walk by, I would feel like Lauryn Hill when she saw Sister Act. When she saw her mom. I'm like, doom, doom, doom. I'm like,
yep.
You shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
The rule is when I'm on stage, none of this exists. I'm not who I am. I'm no longer. I'm not Chaz Rogers, your son. This is a guy. He's a whole different entertainer being. Because I can't be held liable for what happens on stage.
I definitely had the conversation. I've never heard my parents like. I've heard like my mom, like when she's really upset, say like, "Damn,
yeah,
that's where we are in my family, right?"
Yeah.
Never heard my dad cuss.
Yeah.
So then like, also it was like a thing where you kind of felt like it was a morality issue. Like it's kind of like cussing makes you less Christian, like, right? So growing up with that, like my siblings, I know several of my siblings cuss, but they will not cuss around each other.
Right,
we don't cuss around each other. And then then I have like a sibling that does not cuss at all. Like that she is not crossing that line. And then, so I remember having like a convo with my mom, like, yeah, sometimes I don't want to feel so restricted. It's not like I have a potty mouth. It's just like, sometimes I want to say words. And because y'all support everything, I don't want to feel like I can't say certain things on my video, so don't feel a certain way if a word comes out. And I remember times she was like, "Oh, so all my kids just be cussing, huh?"
Who am I, chopped liver? I didn't do nothing.
Right.
I didn't do nothing.
But it's definitely like one of those things. Like I think it happens in seasons or whatever. But just like so, the idea of cussing in front of my parents just still.
Right.
I remember in theater, like also I was like, "Mom, I'm in the play.
You're gonna hear some things."
My opening line.
Yeah.
She was just like, "And how do you feel about that as a young Christian?" I was like, "I'm on stage, Mama." I was in high school during this time. But
Right.
I'm on stage. And so she was like, "Well, if you think those are two separate things," I'm like, "Mom."
If you think you won't go to hell, okay.
I was acting.
I guess you can repent for your sins.
Right.
Yeah.
If you think that's how your witness works.
Only heard my dad cuss once when I told on my brother that hurt me when we were play fighting. I was scared my brother was about to die. Let me tell you something. I wish my first child. This is what I wish. I wish I had a son first, and I had 2 daughters, so I can rough this nigga up in front of them. Like, the fuck is wrong with you, girl? I mean, girl, boy.
Damn, somebody check on the babies.
It's a good thing.
I want that sort of energy. Like, oh, let's not play with dad.
It's. I say this all the time, man, because even Izzy's playing basketball, I go like, it's so good I didn't have a boy. Like, it's so good, bro, because I feel myself getting ramped up when Izzy's playing. So I'm trying to be cool. They're 7, but in my mind, I'm like, we practice this, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know how to pass, you know how to make a good pass. But inside, bro, I'm like, oh, that boy been fucked up after the game. How many goddamn times you got to pass the ball like a little bitch out there, huh? You know what we doing? Laps. When we get home, we doing laps.
It is.
Oh yeah. It is. Cry now.
It is a wild double standard, man.
It's crazy.
We're super mean and tough on guys.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Boys are dumb, bro.
Why not reverse though?
Because this whole thing, what I've seen of girls that mature faster is true. Boys mature. Boys and girls mature differently. This we know, right? But dudes is dumb. Dudes is dumb for a long time. So you gotta be tough on dudes. You gotta give a young guy something to fear, because he's gonna feel invincible, and you just feel like there's no consequences when you're like high school up to your 20s. You can do whatever you want. You got all this testosterone, all this bravado, like you just have it in you, and it's not even 100% your fault. It just makes you do dumb shit. You say dumb shit, you do dumb shit, you treat people crazy because you think you can, and you don't have the fear of God in you, and that's where dads are. Dads are the fear of God. Dads are like, if I step up somewhere, that nigga gets small. Yeah. No matter what you did, my dad came around, you be like, hey, pops. You just the humbleness comes immediately.
Look at that good call back right there.
What?
That's how toxic masculinity is. Great call back.
I feel like it just takes that much. People gotta learn how to be men.
I want my son to stand up to me. To be like, you know what, Dad? I'm seeing you talking. Oh, now we man now, huh? Say it to my face now, boy. What'd you say? I'm sick of you telling me what I need to do. Why? So I want to verbalize it to keep flushing it out. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Right. I just want to say, because you always push me. You don't push the girls. Why don't you push me? Because I want you to be a leader. I want you to be great. You don't let them be great.
See, when he starts crying, that's when you punch him in the stomach.
Toxic masculinity.
Come on, stand up, nigga. Stand up. Chest up.
There's a difference right there. I'm like, you're not being tough on him, being abusive. Two separate words.
Also, I do want to say the psychological warfare that the Jackson 5 has to be going through, knowing that their two baby siblings are the greatest performers of all time. Like, can imagine, like, we've been here for years getting our ass whooped by Joe, and the two youngest become the biggest pop stars.
That's how it should be, though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, it should be. Like, that first one. Who's the first one? Is it Jermaine? No, the first kid.
Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie got to feel all the disappointment in the world.
He's the experimental child.
But from the siblings, because he's the first one, like, you're a hope, son. But for the siblings, he's got to be their hero. You know what I mean? But from the dad, he's got to protect them. It's a different game. That first one, he's gonna be the one who's gonna be able to be the best teacher, because he's gonna get you all of Joe without the abuse, hopefully, because he knows what it was like. But those young ones, they have to be the best, bro.
Jermaine, Reeby,
you got all the greatness.
Yeah,
poured down to the youngest. It's everybody's shit. It's got to pour down to you.
But to not even hit like the charts at all. Michael Jackson was killing for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard to hit.
You can't be like, hey, Jackie, let me do a song with you to put you on the chart. That nigga said, I'm removing y'all entirely from my life. Tell me one Jermaine Jackson song. He has several.
I only know the one. There's only one song I know. I can't say what it
is. Exactly. But you know Eddie Murphy song. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be a part of the biggest group, I'm about to say Fantastic Five. Jackson 5 is probably the biggest child group of all time, right? They had like 5 albums. And for them to no one have us, you know what? This started to be a pattern here. A lot of groups usually have a lead singer.
Yeah. I mean, the breakout, bro. Yeah. And then it's like, I have my own vision of music I want to do. Yeah, I have my own, especially the older you get, it's kind of like, I just have other stuff I want to explore.
Yeah.
Like, they were never gonna stand a chance compared to Mike.
Yeah.
But they were never gonna be in the same.
Y'all can dance.
But the Mike's vocal ability and talent is what made him also stand out. And then his like wanting to be his own artist and create his own sound and do his own thing, like he was an artist in that, and he was willing to develop that and willing to stand up against his dad to do so. And
also, I don't know how much of it is genius and how much of it like you got like naturally, but that kid's work ethic is crazy.
Yeah. That would take a long way.
Definitely Joseph's responsible for that.
Yeah, but his work, I think even outside of that, I don't think Mike was a dude you needed to whoop. You know what I mean? Like maybe some of the other ones you needed to whoop, but Mike always seemed like a dude who like needed the perfection. And he was just on another level of thinking, and who he had with him. Just some people just see shit differently.
Yeah,
and those guys start pushing, you know. Because we always hear this. We always hear that like Elvis has all his stuff stolen from other black people, right? I don't hear that with Michael. you hear other people who work with them, but I never heard somebody like Mike got this whole thing from this one person.
Right.
You go like, oh yeah, there's some James Brown in there. There's like other entertainers and stuff like that. But yeah, but it's not like, hey, do this just like this guy and steal an entire style.
Yeah.
That I hear anyways.
What's upsetting is if you actually really break down a lot of Michael Jackson's biggest songs, they are very particular. It's like he's talking about somebody specific.
Yeah.
What I say?
Particular.
Yeah, specific. Like Billie Jean. No one can ever write that song. Like it's considered a hit, right? But I'm just thinking like how did this song become like we want to know more about it? And these lyrics always bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who Billie Jean is. Mm-mm. We didn't dig into why did he sing this.
It was just a tennis player, right? Billie Jean King?
That's what we knew, but I don't think that's
no.
I mean, maybe they smashed, yo.
Break the lyrics down. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one, right?
Mm-hmm. But
that but right there lets me know like shit. All right, y'all caught me. Y'all got evidence.
I hit it.
But all right, she is my lover. But
the timeline just doesn't make sense.
But the kid is not my son.
Look at the kid.
They say, oh, you got evidence? All right. But the kid is not my son.
That's funny because I said if there was no social media back then, because TikTok would have found it.
I sure would have.
We have no idea what this song is about.
Yeah.
Even Scream is a huge hit with Janet Jackson. This was phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I have no idea any of those lyrics.
Stop.
I
feel like that song was their song to Joseph.
I thought it was just more so like in like
Stop pressuring me.
Society in general, like the pressures that you get from peer pressure, family pressure, all the pressures stop.
What's the lyrics though?
It's been a long time since I heard that song.
I mean, of course we can Google it.
Again. Just sounds like Popeye.
I was like, I have no idea any of these lyrics mean, but I love it. I remember the chill bumps of like.
I remember Janet because she came in killing. She came in killing, bro.
Hold on, a little.
She came in. I love Janet so much, bro.
Yeah.
She came in killing.
I remember one Christmas, one day, whenever the History album came out, my parents got it for me, the whole history, Michael Jackson history. Mm-hmm. So I was just going through all the greats of Michael or whatever. And I had, like back in the day, you'd read all the lyrics and have all it. I think I played that album out for a whole year.
One?
History.
Oh, yeah.
I played it for a whole year straight.
Yeah.
Had to.
I had this whole DVD box set thing. It was like a whole white box set. And I remember I gave it to my mom. She definitely did not bring it back when she came to LA. But I remember I had this, and it was like 5 albums in this DVD of like a live concert. And it was so dope. But man, that dude.
Here's another Mandela effect. Michael Jackson. What is his first album? Michael Jackson as a solo artist.
Off the Wall, right?
This is what I'm talking about, man. People treat Michael Jackson like Michael Jordan. Like
it's not Off the Wall?
No.
Oh, what is it?
His first album is Got to Be There. His second album is what?
Off the Wall, right?
No, it's Ben. These are failed albums.
Ben's an album?
No, yes. Third album is what?
Singles.
Third album is what? Music to Me. Music and Me.
These are albums and not
these are real albums.
Full albums.
But not
fourth
not
album is what?
Are we Off the Wall yet?
Forever Michael.
What year is this?
Lies.
What year is this?
This is 1975.
Look, singles released. Solo. I need to see the
solo studio albums in order.
Mm-hmm.
That's how people treat Michael Jordan. They be like, he won 6 rings. Well, he had a lot of failed years.
Well, sure, but I remember that with Janet. That's not her first album. Isn't Control. It's something else,
right?
But I was like, we don't count those, man.
It's exactly. People be treating Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson the same way. Like he killed the entire career.
Well, I get like Usher had a whole album that people forget about first before
My Way.
Before My Way, yeah.
There's not an album before There's an album before My Way.
Yeah.
young album. It kind of flopped, but but I think, and it was another group, somebody else that was like, y'all had a song before this?
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Yeah. Call Me a Mac. What was that?
That was the album.
Of who?
Call Me a Mac.
Oh, that's what's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a terrible.
Call
album.
Me a Mac.
Terrible album for a child. Because My Way came out. He was how old?
Like
Teenage, early teen.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, dude. People, I'd be like, yo, Michael Jackson had some failed. He had, and also on top of that, the Jackson 5s were intermingled with his albums, and they were a success. He was 13 for the first album.
Yeah, Call Me a Mac while you're 13 is insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That has teenage pregnancy written all over it.
But that's like, I think like if you look at early R&B or the R&B at that time, people weren't coming out as kids. Like a lot of the singers were young. Like Monica's first album, was she like 14?
Yeah, those kids were. She
was going through.
Yeah.
Brandy's was.
But I don't think that's ever changed because Bieber was how old?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Criss Cross was calling himself Mac.
Yeah.
It's funny thing is, the good question is, which one was Mac Daddy and which one was Daddy Mac?
No,
if you had to guess.
That's how old were they? They were 10, 12 years old?
Yeah.
12, 13?
Yeah. Great. The good thing is that name is perfect because they both names was Christopher. And
was it?
Yeah, their both name was Christopher, and it was like actually Criss Cross, and also their names were Criss Cross, Mac Daddy, Daddy Mac.
And then their clothes were
Criss Cross. Come on, man. It's a great ass gimmick right there.
You better get Jermaine was 18, I think, when all that happened as well.
Yeah.
He was young as hell also. Bro.
The Miggity Mac Daddy.
Was that the 5th grade dance? I remember that song going tough. Our 5th grade dance.
Yeah. I used to love Aisha. Or not Aisha. I Missed the Bus.
I missed the bus.
Yeah.
It'll never ever happen again.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He was up, but I laid back down thinking I could chill when the time came around. But he did a little too long. And when I woke up, the bus was gone.
Such a kid song.
Yeah.
Criss Cross. I mean, yeah, that song was not a. Wait, is that song called Criss Cross? Hold on, I'm tripping now.
You thinking of Jump?
Yeah, Jump. My bad.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a kid song, but it was like that beat was cracking up.
The callback of all this right now, that song was the sped up version of Jackson 5's ABC. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Wait, Criss Cross?
Yeah. Jump.
Is
the dum 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 dum. But Jump is dum 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 dum, like that. Make it jump. So it just sped that up, and he kept looping that part right there. It's a good callback to talk about Jackson 5 and Criss Cross, and that's how you produce a podcast, yo. With that being said, we've done 3 hours.
Didn't record none of it.
The failure in my heart right now.
Yeah,
is insane.
I can press record now if you want me to.
Could have done that an hour ago when you first.
This nigga put the condom on and had a conversation with the girl.
Just hanging there loose in the wind.
He said, "Are you ready?" All right, condom on. So, let's talk about life, man. How was
Oh, we're not having safe sex. We're having safe conversations.
Safe conversation.
Yeah,
Tonight's a great ass song.
Let's do this real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Nah, check please.
Then the intro, outro, dibby, all that good stuff happens.
Thank you so much, Twills, for being behind the keys and pushing.
I think you need a cam, Twills.
I like right here.
I know you
put
do.
No makeup
I
on
know
my
you.
face. That's great.
I know you do, but there's times when it's just us looking at the camera where you're talking.
Well, have a
Then
doing.
we're like, oh, huh?
Have a doing. Find something.
Have a what?
We should be doing something while she's talking.
Or maybe give do you have like an avatar thing? You know, you know, one of those like they have the talking ones now. You know what I mean?
She did like a black girl with locks. Yeah.
See, look, man, they say get tools on the cam.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn
then
the
we
camera
have to
on.
use the switcher.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid.
Or unless
right
we do
there.
picture in picture, which you can do on here.
Okay. That's what she was avoiding, because these two cameras obviously is one camera.
I don't want to actually have to do work. I like
no,
talking.
the one camera is easy. The if you do the picture in picture, even better, because I could probably just zoom into it, right?
as long as it stays a high quality.
Mhm.
So when it is your time to talk, or like think about making clips and stuff like
The
that.
Black Magic's not hooked up, is it?
Not right now.
Okay.
It can be, but it's
Okay.
not.
Because clip what? Damn. All right, remember.
She said, "Come say hi, Twills."
Who said that? Who said that?
So come say hi on camera. You can come say hi on camera.
Good old Twills.
Come hop on the camera.
Come
real
on,
quick.
I don't
Twills.
have no makeup on, Chaz.
Oh, here we go.
That's when you're the prettiest.
That's what you. Hold on, what was that
That's
from?
your friend. That's your friend right there. Hype me up.
Yeah, good Twills, man. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my best friend, my business partner, Twilla Amin, with the Young Mean T-shirt on, y'all.
Hi.
Give her compliments. Don't let her rely on the makeup. She's good, right? They have to have another thing. What up, Young Twills?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
No. Oh, like,
Stop it. You see yourself. There's nothing wrong.
Adjusted just right, proper.
You look good. Come on, Carolina Blue Kicks, hottest nigga on the block. Used to Willie bicycle since I was 6. No makeup needed. Come
I
on.
appreciate y'all. And the hoop earrings. I figured people don't wear hoop earrings like that anymore.
I do. And Michael Jordan.
Ah,
Michael Jordan wear hoop
they
earrings.
still wearing hoops.
They ain't seen you in a long time. What did I love the lock? Sheesh.
About to get them done again.
Ain't nothing wrong with your hair, yo. My back hair need to be locked up.
Your back hair?
Y'all see my back hair? Yo. See, the thing is, my chest hair.
Don't do this.
This is not a wife beater. This is all hair right here.
Don't do this. Nobody want to see that.
Looking good, no makeup needed because that melanin is popping. Yeek. Tap on my hair chest. Tap on my hairy
The
chest.
yeek. I Chaz, this is a nice backpack. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
What's going
Yep.
on, good people?
Yeah.
We did all that and didn't record.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
For those who just came in here, we did this whole podcast. Didn't press record there or the audio.
And we didn't have the lights because that light set it up.
I just forgot to turn it on. I forgot to turn it on. There we go.
You gotta start all over.
Yep. All right, we're gonna start from the beginning. I hate that they don't, cause that's my kryptonite. Big hoop earrings. What happened to our recipes? What?
I'm about to get some more.
Yeah.
Hoop ones.
Yeah. You are
Yeah.
a little bigger than that.
Yeah. I have a pair bigger than this.
I seen a girl who had earrings so big she put it through the arms.
Oh no.
And it was up on. I'm
That's
lying.
a lie.
She
That sounds like you get
she had
one
up
wrong move. It's snatched out.
had it up on her arms.
I remember when I first got my I went natural and I did the big chop. That minute you just feel like you have to wear earrings for people to know that you're a girl.
The titties don't give away.
It's
Face.
just like I feel masculine. Like I feel it's just like I don't look like you're always taught like your hair is your crown and this is a woman. Like I went to like hair this length to like no hair, right? So then it's just you like wearing makeup and trying to make up. And after a while, I was like, that's too much.
That's how I feel about me always walking around with brass knuckles, because a lot of people see my butt and hips. They be like, he's definitely a woman. I gotta let people know I'm tough and I'm aggressive.
And that again is toxic masculinity.
I gotta let people know.
If you got to walk around with brass
I
knuckles
gotta
to
let people
prove,
know I'm a man, because I do got titties. I do got hips. They be like, that gotta be a
don't
woman.
ever grab yourself like that.
Hello, how does a man supposed to grab his chest?
He's not. You said
No, I did squeeze. I did squeeze them together.
Why did you just squeeze it together?
I squeezed them together.
What are you doing? What is happening?
So I'm not doing this act out again. I'm not doing this act out again. It's not gonna go over well. Well, if you do Simon Says, Chaz, here we go. Put your cup down. They say both hands touch your shoulders. Yeah. All right. Touch your belly button. Yep. Touch your chest. Okay. Touch your hips. Grab your chest.
Grab?
Yes. I'm trying to see if you can do this.
Well,
I had no business doing
you
this.
had to tell me to squeeze
Yeah,
it.
yeah. had no business doing this.
Oh boy.
He hasn't told this before.
Imagine being tortured and somebody say, "Yeah, grab your titties, push them together." God, just kill me, man. Just
That's
kill me.
Wild.
Oh boy.
You don't have to be like that.
All right, y'all. We about to here, dude. 18 y'all. No, we're not screenshotting that. Somebody like clip that. No.
Oh, it's being clipped. It's already been clocked, baby.
Thank y'all for rocking with this. Good old Twills, man, producing the show, giving us a good question. Did you know that Michael Jackson had 5 albums for that?
You really trying to prove it. Gotta be there. But it's a solo. What's this? Gotta be there. Ben, me and music, forever, Michael. For all I care about, Off the Wall was Michael Jackson's first album.
And that's how people treat Michael Jordan. They were like, man, he did 6 rings. Let's talk about 80.
Well, we know he didn't
84.
right out of college.
Let's talk about 84. Let's talk about 84 to 90.
Am
A lot of failed years.
Am I stopping this?
Yeah.
Industry.
We still got 16 folks up in.
Bye, y'all.